if Deshaun, if Deshaun plays better,
Bills.
that's
Hey,
different.
Bills.
If he don't,
Bills. I wouldn't mind.
I'm
I
over
wouldn't
it.
mind the chance starting for like the
Like
first 2 weeks.
all I'm saying is if what Marshawn said is true, and some shit like that happens to where
Run
he
or
don't have to be 20
wander
picks,
with it.
but let's just say Shedeur
And
Okay.
that's
looks good and
yesterday
this nigga
showed up.
looks,
Partly
not
You don't
good.
hear
because
me.
the offensive
Yeah,
line
I heard you
is,
said. I know what you're saying.
that
I
You
said I don't
and you
mind.
want the
that's
O
not
line to
solidified yet.
jail, and you don't want
Exactly.
him
And
to have to go through all
uh,
that. I don't care about
Yeah.
all
I
there's
that
don't want them
because
to
pressure
go
at the
out
end of
there.
the
from
day,
all angles
this is the
yesterday,
NFL.
and Shedeur
So
didn't complete a lot
Shador,
of
you need
passes
to
down the
what
field.
like you think I want it to be easy for him?
It's not that easy. It's not. It's not about being easy, bro.
Like I don't.
I think.
I just don't feel like I feel like this Deshaun Watson shit is a waste of time, bro. Like that's it, really, for real, for real. Like it's a waste of time, and you're wasting Shador's time. That is a waste of the Browns' time, and it's a waste of Shador's time. Yes.
Bro, it's wasting every damn body time. Good
Mhm.
teams will never put themselves in situations like this. It's so obvious to me why these teams be
And then
losing
niggas
stuff
be
like
so
this.
stuck on like that's what I'm saying, right? I'm not like the niggas on like a lot of these people on this app. Like I'm not like I will delete this shit and like not talk to people ever again. So it's like when people like it's like certain people it's like they try to persuade you to their thinking, and it's like, bro, I'm not about to do that. Like I would just walk away because the way you thinking doesn't make any sense. So if you got a whole group of people that think like that, let me just stay away from them.
That's what we call what a cult, right?
Like,
Mm,
what? Well,
that's
no
what's up,
Harold.
man.
Oh, Kalia Davis is not there too. That's that guy.
Who's that?
From the Niners.
Is that a
Man,
single?
bro, I can't wait. Boy, this shit right here is so weird. I'm not used to none of this negative ass shit every day. Get too much money to be this miserable. I don't understand how people could wake up and do this every day.
Oh yeah, Caden Salters is started out.
He had a horrible first half, but he had 160 rushing yards. He did his thing, and at the end,
He got the
Yeah, but
dub.
he wasn't doing that for Colorado. What the hell was he doing?
hey, bro, that shit over with, bro. We ain't gotta keep killing this man for no reason, bro. We can't go back and change the past. It's all good. We gotta
He was talking
move
about
on.
Caden Salter.
Yeah, we
Oh
gotta.
yeah, nah, I don't never do that shit like that. I don't. Fuck. I guess only if you go talk shit up. Then it's like okay, fuck you then,
What's
bitch.
up, y'all? What's up? Yo, what's up? We here. We here. We here. Bang.
Now you can leave, but I guess if you talk shit, then
Back.
it
We
says head
back. We
coach said
back.
Deshaun Watson would take first team reps today. They'll
Oh,
keep
they should be
alternating
live
between
today.
him. Said that today's practice focused on third and like, bro, like I ain't
I
gonna
got
lie, bro.
five live
Every time
too.
it's like, okay, okay, okay. You know
Hey,
what's
Bills,
funny?
you,
I can see Shedeur have a bad day, and then people just like the same thing I'm saying. They're gonna say take reps away from him. That's what they're gonna say. But when I say it, I'm just that's what I'm saying. Like niggas don't want to hear the truth. You can
Let's see if they're
go
doing it
to where you
live
want,
on here.
go to where you want to hear the bullshit. But respectfully, if you're having a quarterback competition,
Here it is.
if you
Browns
have a
Daily.
bad day,
All
you're
right, we
supposed
on
to be
Browns
penalized
Daily.
for that.
Excellent
We on
choice.
Browns
Yep, he
Daily with
keeps you
it.
ready for
Or it's
anything.
not a competition.
We on
It's
Browns
a
Daily
show.
with
I'm
it.
gonna just see what it's just
Pro Plan's
we're just getting our
exceptional
guys ready or
nutrition
whatever.
fuels all
Like you
of
have
life's
your like that's
adventures.
what like real
PetSmart,
quick, right?
anything for pets.
I mean, this is for
Find a great
AM.
rental
Whoever want
car
to
deal
answer.
with
Do
Kayak.
y'all feel like they know who the starter is already?
And find the confidence to do important things on your phone, even if you
definitely,
still
man,
wear skinny
definitely.
jeans.
Big C, do you feel like he's gonna like
Right now at
they
Papa
know who the
John's,
starter
you can
is
get
already?
Damn,
50%
bro.
off pizzas at regular menu price when you carry out.
Calls it
So what?
blanky football.
Yeah, we can't
Okay,
say.
so
We
it's a
can't say,
competition,
but
but they know who the
maybe
starter
down the
is already.
street. But he calls it
Yep.
blanky football, and like you
Yeah,
can't
this is what I be
have
saying,
that.
bro.
You can't
And then
have it.
people
And so
like
you're
yo,
right. If it's
Even
close,
King said it as well
that
long
is an
time ago. They
absolutely
already
line
know.
of
no,
delineation of
I'm
at this
crashing out
point,
because
Sean is
if you have a
for
bad
sure in terms of just
training camp,
operationally
then the other
getting things
person is
rolling. So
supposed
I
to be
think it's a big day for
elevated
Shedeur too.
over
I
you.
just think the other component,
If you have
it's that
2 days
human
back to back
analytics, right?
bad,
With
the other
Deshaun,
person's supposed to be elevated over you.
I think if
don't care what nobody
he's
says.
going to, if Shedeur wins this
So
job,
that
that's
means
easy. All fan
Shedeur
base.
gets the
they're
reps
ready
with
to
the
go.
ones today,
Deshaun
and the
wins the
next day
job,
Watson gets reps with the ones. You
then,
get what I'm saying?
then there's
It
going to
doesn't.
have
You
to be a
you don't
little
just
bit
keep
of
doing
the
this
folks
back and
seeing it
forth
for
stuff,
themselves.
and then you tell me it's
You know what I mean? I
competition.
think
That's why
that's
it's
a fair way
important.
to say it. That's why I think it's important where you've got a couple thousand people
That's
here.
what-
Well, I
that's what
think
I'm
I
Got a
think
little
doing
bit of
it.
juice.
I
If he
think
were to have
alternating
a
is
big
the best
day
way to
here,
do
if
it.
he does win the
I mean,
job,
'cause
then
sure.
people that were here, people watching
makes
on
the
the
most
stream, the
sense.
people who see all the clips, because the clips
Don't
can be a
do it
little
like that.
blurry.
You
You
do it a
can
different
still
way.
alternate, but you can show
So
that
if he can have a big day,
one
I think that'll
person
go a long
outperformed
way
the
in just
other,
kind
if
of
you get what
word
I'm
of
saying.
mouth of like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
he looks pretty
Yeah.
good.
What to
Yeah,
bring?
look, for
Because if you just keep
Deshaun,
it the same,
it's gonna
then
be
what am
No,
I
I
supposed
mean
to do?
it's
once
but
the
that's
ball
what
is-
this is week
yeah,
one.
for
So the
Shedeur
next week we
today,
might see
yes, of course, that part
we
is
might see
important, but
niggas
more
go 2
importantly
days
is
straight and then
closing the
split a
gap
day and then
before
another
the
nigga
ball
go
is
2
Because
days
you
straight.
just gave
And
him.
so
When you
they
said
both
week
have,
with his
I
first
think,
week,
big
well, like
days
that
ahead of
I
them in
wasn't even
terms
thinking
of
about
that.
it that
Yeah,
way.
that's what I'm
One of
saying.
the cool
It's the
things
first
about
week, so
running
we
these
gotta.
It's
plays
just what
on
I
two
want,
fields
but okay.
where you're
Yeah,
running the same
if it's
plays,
not like
the
that
number
next
of
week,
plays in
then
the
we gonna
same
be like, all
period
right,
of
bro, what we
time
doing?
Yeah,
is
normally
that
the first week
it
y'all just
becomes
doing
very
install,
clear
making people
who's getting the
make
play
sure people
call in,
know the
who's
got it.
getting the
plays and
guys
stuff.
lined up quickly, who's getting
I got
everybody
it.
ready to go
I got it.
in the
What's
most
that?
efficient fashion, who's running the plays in the most efficient fashion.
Talk about that's not how competition works.
Shedeur needs to close that
That's
gap.
how y'all
And if he
said it's
does,
supposed to work.
now it's all about what happens post snap.
Yep.
And so Deshaun, we know, is
No,
ahead.
no.
We think that happens
I think all these people
I
are
don't know if he's ahead
retarded
with
because there's
everything
no
that
such
happens
thing as a
post-snap.
QB competition.
Valid.
And so that for him, he wants to have that
Hey,
great
y'all,
day post
listen.
snap.
They got they live streaming the practice on clevelandbrowns.com. I mean, not on the Cleveland Browns YouTube.
I think that is.
I don't know if they're gonna be showing the plays too much, but they were just showing the field while they were doing reps and stuff. So we might be seeing some of the plays and stuff.
That part of it.
Then you might see some
For
blurs.
Shedeur, let's
Now,
just
for those of
eliminate
you
that
that were in the
piece
space
of it
with
as a
BK,
question
what
or
exactly
as
did they say? I was
Absolutely
clear
nothing. Don't worry about it.
right now.
Absolutely nothing.
And
But
you
I
do
told-
that,
I told-
and then
I
I
told
think it's
straight
anybody's
up, I
ball
said,
game
bro,
because
you
after the
gonna
snap,
troll,
he's made some very, very good
bro, you
throws. He's
can't
made
get
some good
mad,
decisions.
get
His
personal
footwork is
about people
improved.
trolling
His
you.
processing
That
is
go for
improved.
everybody.
He's worked so hard to be
he was
better
emotional again.
coming into
Hold on,
year
real quick.
two.
Can't get personal
And it's a
because
new,
somebody
it is
This
a new
shit-
system.
they
So
said
while
it
you
2
say,
and
yeah,
1. I'm not into
we
that.
know Shedeur, we know
But
Dylan
yeah,
Gabriel,
man, I'm
we
like,
don't
bro,
know
it
any
gets
of them with Todd
tiring.
Monken.
No, we don't.
And I think the fact that we're talking about Deshaun Watson tells you that this is a new regime. Because I don't think if Todd Monken isn't the coach, if things did not change, I don't think we're even talking about
But
it.
yeah, today you
No,
might
I
see
think
some blurs.
I don't think
you and I talked about this
Monken
last year at
said
this
long
time on the
game
show
today.
at camp. Like, a year
Better
from
be.
now, what does this look
Third
like?
and
And here
long
we are, and
situation.
we're living it. And none of us would have thought we'd be in a situation where
Time to get in.
Deshaun is in the thick of a quarterback.
See, that's how I
He
know
is.
these
And,
Cleveland pundits, they
he's
don't
put in
be
the
know what
work.
they're
He's
talking
looked
about.
great
Like,
all through
the
the
coaches
offseason.
go
Now it's
into
just a
every
matter
practice
of putting
with
it
something
together
that they
here
looking at.
over training
So if they're
camp.
looking
And
at
obviously,
quick
you get to
game,
these
that's
big
all they're
games,
gonna look at
that's
is
the
quick
real
game.
thing.
And they
'Cause
expect
to me, this
long,
is
deep
more just
passes. Like, I
psychologically
don't get them.
Yeah, I agree.
more than it is
That
physically.
absolutely
I just
sucks
think
as
like
a human being.
psychologically,
They don't care about
if he rips a couple of throws and the crowd gets a little juice and is like, oh, that's right.
I'll be back.
And he still has some of that in him. Then I
You
think it
can't
starts
take
to
anything they say with a grain of salt.
That's that humanlytics thing. Like, there's no way to quantify it. It's just feeling good about what you're doing.
Yeah,
And the vibe's already there because of the start of camp.
I couldn't agree.
So I think it's awesome that after a couple days, 3 days, you get the crowd here, kind of pumps it up.
All right. Got live training camp today. What's up, Jeffrey? Trap Hunter looking swole? Yes, sir. It's time, man. What up with it, Chris? Sir, it's time, man. Time. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. Let's get it. 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 Let's get it.
It was incredible.
Really was. Really was. They're just doing some
That's good
individual
enough.
stuff out there right now. So we have defensive backs in front of us, the safeties in front of us. Grant Delpit
How y'all feeling today, man? How
has
y'all
a
feeling
way
today?
of swagging up.
Yep.
That, like, would you have ever said, like, let's just say that you play for the Cleveland Browns. Who would think to cut off your sweatpants about 2 inches below the knee?
Yep.
Wear a long sleeve white shirt underneath your jersey and have it peeking
Just
out
hanging
underneath
out,
the
yep.
jersey? Like,
Nigga,
who would think to do
that's
that?
regular
Well,
swag,
clearly
bro.
nobody
What are you
else.
talking
Nobody
about?
else.
That's a one-of-one look.
Well, there's one.
these
Who's
guys
right
are-
next to him
these
here?
guys
That,
are
that maybe who's that right? Is that
These guys are
who's the near
losers.
safety here in the gray? Because he kind of copied it a little bit.
It's
41.
41. Chris Edmonds.
Edmonds, yeah,
A little bit,
similar.
but
got right. He doesn't have his sleeves are not of his shirt.
No, they are not. No.
But he's got gray. Delpit's got the brown, which matches the uniform better.
Yeah, everything Grant does just coordinates.
Well, let's not forget, college football. Nate doesn't have to remind you, but I might have to remind our sophisticated football audience that he wore number 7 at LSU.
That matters.
That matters. That is the most prestigious jersey number that you can wear at that institution, which was a powerhouse. And we were banging the drum for Grant Delpit. We couldn't believe we got Grant Delpit where we did, and now he's on to his 3rd contract, and certainly well-deserved. But you're right. He looks great. He's such a leader. He's such like an alpha dog on a football team, and I love that he's here now through 2029. I do want to say this to our listeners and our faithful audience.
Yep.
We were able to give you a lot of insight the last 2 days, due in large part to our perch up above that provided the ultimate all-22 view and both fields easily viewable at the same time. We are now on the ground level in the end zone of if you were looking out from Cross Country Mortgage Campus on the left field.
Yeah.
There's going to be action. My guess today is the main action is going to be on the right far field from us.
Seems like it.
So we're going to do our best.
Why are y'all on the other field, bro?
Be the same level as we were talking about. I think I know it's too late for this year, but I should have thought about it before. I think we need to explore being in those windowed areas on the 2nd level there.
I like where your head's at. Yeah.
Gibbe,
Gibbe,
next year, this is just thinking out loud right now.
Hi, Gibbe. Hello, Gibbe.
Let me do my thing real quick.
The orange jacket is here.
The orange
spectacular.
jacket.
Good to see you. The great Bernard is here.
What's up with it?
Bernie.
Yeah, they don't know no drip. You know these white people. They don't know what they be looking at.
I was thinking. Next year we should explore being where the cardio equipment is on that 2nd level, indoors and AC, but also the vantage point of it.
I would love that.
No. It was nowhere because
we're like 13 minutes in.
Andrew, we have a sophisticated football audience that wants us to have the all-22 view.
I am game for that, but we are not allowed to show all that.
We wouldn't show.
We wouldn't show.
We wouldn't show.
Talk.
The camera would be on us.
Correct.
Right.
But that's what it is right now.
Well, I believe you have access to top men.
Yeah, we know some top men.
Yeah.
I was just saying it's going to be.
For a sophisticated football
I don't really want to hear them talk like that.
On that far field. We're going to do the best job that we can.
Yeah.
And at some point, we might have to.
Yeah, we on the YouTube right now.
Split the broadcast in the sense that one of our eyes will be on one field and the other person's eyes will be on the other.
Because this shit. I hate how the new TikTok is now, bro. Like, I can't.
Streaming.
Couple of legends right there. Bernie.
Streaming.
Siciliano.
It's dumb. Like,
a green
I don't know why
jacket,
they did this.
An orange jacket.
That's right.
They got some like window to where you can't.
We might be able to. Now I got to run this up the flagpole. But remember how we had you outside for like
Saturday nights are for the NWSL.
I got to deal with
ads.
ads.
Where's
Where's the skip?
Returned to Kansas City for a Saturday night showdown. Coverage begins Saturday at 6 p.m. It's on Ion.
We are on the radio.
We are.
Well, we are.
No, we are.
Now
right now.
Yeah.
People are listening to us on the radio right now.
Right now. They are, Gibbe.
Are you familiar with the multiverse?
Just going to go there.
They there.
It's like Avengers.
Yeah, it's like Avengers.
Ani, are you?
Which timeline are you on, Gibbe?
G-Bush and them are there. I don't know if they're streaming. They're probably going to stream after.
Because we're missing Dr. J.
They're probably going to stream after.
Boy, he picked some outstanding times to go on vacation.
He's not. I didn't say he was missing us. I said we're missing him.
It's a professional effort there.
Yeah,
Dr. J.
Yeah, Dr. J. We're gonna have a sit down with Dr. J.
We'll have a little chat.
Yeah,
a little chat here. So we're
gonna do the best we can. Because for example, right now they're running
what up, Zeddy?
On air.
Yeah.
Which is the least crowded portion of any passing operation that's going to happen today on that far field, and it's a difficult vantage
not
point
on the far field
for
bro.
us right now.
Yeah,
get out of here.
Yeah, you mentioned really quickly, and I'm not saying he needs to be injected into anything from a quarterback perspective, but 2 practices, Dylan in very limited reps has looked great.
Oh, here we go.
Agreed. The ball's out. He's good to go.
Here we go with the Dylan propaganda.
He feathered a ball yesterday in.
Here we go with the Dylan propaganda.
He was drafted by Kevin loved him.
Yes.
He's a 3rd-round pick.
Yes.
He was a 3rd-round pick a year ago. Shedeur's a 5.
Yep.
A year ago at this time, it was like, wow, is Dylan good enough? And certainly the previous regime felt that with Kevin, felt that he was good enough that you didn't need to have you could move
There
on
we
with him
go.
as the backup. Didn't
They
need Kenny
got rid
Pickett.
of Kenny Pickett, who was going to be the starter. Then a few weeks later, they got rid of Joe Flacco.
But, like, we were in a position where it's like, yeah, Dillon came along so fast.
Go to Dylan propaganda.
Things have changed. Shedeur has the higher upside, and so we're in a different spot now.
There's no doubt.
But in terms of, like, just being a pro,
yeah.
I mean, just think about it. He sold his number. He was 8. Sold that to Jared Verse. And he's just had a very professional approach to what I have to assume is an incredibly disappointing situation.
Sure.
Why is it disappointing?
Sure. Not entitled to anything, but I just, he's handled it all the right, really, really
just as the regime
change
created opportunity for Deshaun Watson, it limited opportunity for Dylan Gabriel. And nobody's being sabotaged. I know that there were times last year when we had 4 quarterbacks and quarterbacks weren't getting reps that there was accusations of sabotage.
Why are y'all talking about this, bro?
Yeah, none of that happened, as it turns out. But I'm not hearing that drum being banged.
No, Taylor Green's reps are really nobody's even talking about.
No one's talking about Taylor Green's reps. I don't know why.
We don't fucking care.
I'm excited to see him in the preseason, which is going to be a great deal of fun. But all right,
he is going to be a.
But nobody say he's redshirted.
Quarters.
Oh man,
a lot of fun.
I can't wait. So my guess is this is going to be. All right, so we're on one field. That's helpful. That's useful.
Looks like 7s. Do I see any big guys?
Nope. We got 7 on 7.
Deshaun out first.
Well, I think he's going to be with the 1. So we got 7 on 7.
1s today, right?
Quinshawn next to him. Judy near sideline. Oh, stepping up.
Hey,
oh, it's kind of a.
I'm cool with him being with the 1s.
So they're doing.
Let's keep Shedeur over there.
Scramble drill.
Judkins.
And that was the Quinshawn. Nice little ball from Deshaun. So this is a designed. He's got to hold the ball, hop out, and make the play. So it was a 1-rep thing with the starters. Now it's going to be a 1-rep thing with the backups. So that was Deshaun, now Shedeur Sanders there with the backups, and still with those rookie receivers.
Why is it fucking raining every day, bro?
I got news for you. Denzel Boston and Casey Concepcion need to be getting reps with the 1s very quickly. Shedeur scrambles out to his right. Linebacker comes up. He throws it into traffic. Incomplete there, looking for Cedric Tillman. But those 2 guys are clearly the real deal.
That they get worked in? I mean, I'm a little, like, I see no scenario how.
They started to a little bit yesterday.
A little bit. Like, would you be shocked at all if, like, Denzel Boston played more receiver reps than anybody?
This year?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, he's unlike the other 3. He's 6'4".
That's right.
And he's a dude. Like,
he's a true X.
He's a true X. I just think you're always going to want, him on the field.
All right, Dylan Gabriel with the 3, scrambles out. He checks it down, hits it to Raheem Sanders, and a big hit to dislodge the football. Winston Reed laid the boom on Raheem Sanders. We're not tackling to the ground here.
He was sideline to sideline.
He was. That's what you need.
You got to have a
linebacker.
You're going to play in
the
AFC
National Football League.
All right.
So no reps for Taylor Green there. It was just the 1s.
I thought Tillman was with the 3s.
Haslam and Jay
Why Tillman with the 2s today?
Practice in the middle field. They will speak with the media later today, which
I'm
is
confused.
A big deal as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, get a little bit of an update on where things stand. And
all right, so here's Deshaun
back in it. A little bit of a peel
out. To the left.
G. Bush out here
reverse
posting.
Pivot, get your arms square.
Follow G. Bush on
check down Casey Concepcion. So there he is.
There it is.
There you go.
We ask and we shall receive.
Well, how about it?
So so we're still in the scramble drill mode. That time, Deshaun took kind of a reverse pivot, rolled out to his left, got his shoulder square and hit KC underneath for a little gainer there. So now it'll be Shedeur up, out of the gun. Denzel Boston is near side. Yep, there he is, near side. So there's your scramble there.
Scrambles, Boston. Nice route there. So he runs a quick out there. It's not there. Shedeur scrambles out. Boston getting up
He's
the
looking
field,
great.
Into the defensive back, breaks it off,
looking
comes
great.
back, makes himself a target for the quarterback, and catches the pass right there from Shedeur Sanders. So good job from Denzel Boston. Good job from Shedeur.
Hey, man.
Again,
just keep my guy with my guys, you heard?
But this
keep Tillman away from my nigga, bro.
If you're the defense, you don't want to let anybody get open. You want to plaster, as they say. And if you're the offense, you want to make sure you give your quarterback somewhere to work.
Let's do this, y'all.
His natural throwing way. Gets it out to the right, and it appears incomplete based on the reactions of the defense who went like this.
Yeah, that's what that means. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
We haven't even seen Swag yet.
No.
I haven't seen him in like a week.
I think after what we saw earlier, we need to see him.
He has to see
People
if he's
need to
up to
see
speed
him.
on it.
Oh, my.
Needs to see if he's up to speed on it, man.
Oh, my.
Got to have that in there. You said it, brother.
Where
are we headed to now?
Training camp brings out the best in everybody.
It really does.
So,
it really does.
So we're going 2 fields. This is what we like to call, this is perfect operation.
Spot.
So in this moment, you're going to get the starters on one field, which is the far field with Deshaun Watson. You're going to get the second unit here with Shedeur Sanders, and it's going to be play call, in and out, lineup, snap, and then the play is going to be dead. So this is about the operation. So to me, this is an important period for Shedeur Sanders.
They're not going to show the field. They're not going to show the field.
At the same pace.
You can't show the plays.
He is back at left tackle with the number 2s today.
Well, some teams will show the plays.
The left tackle with the number
They're just
1.
going to call it out. If y'all can find anything.
To see who's at center and right guard.
Yeah, I can't see it either.
Chris, what do you mean day DS? What is that? What do you mean by that? Can you type that out, bro?
So Deshaun's got him out of the huddle already. They're lined up. Play snap.
If y'all see any other places that are actually streaming it and showing it, let me know. We can go to it.
Gets him out of the huddle.
But I don't think anybody's actually showing
it. Boston and Casey Concepcion with him. Yeah, we've got a wall of large humans in our way.
Oh, I know what you're saying now. Okay.
Doing God's work.
Yes, he is.
You could type out the last word, bro. You ain't got to type out the first one. Hey, they got my boy Coles up there.
The pace very crisp on that.
There we go.
Side of the field.
So just for perspective for the audience, on the far field with the ones, Watson is about ready to snap the second play.
And has.
And so, meantime, we are still in the huddle on the second with the 2s here. And those are supposed to be, we learned this from Todd, these should be almost boom, 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 boom.
It's supposed to be at the same time.
Same time, yeah.
Yep.
And you're to the point now where you're a full play behind and then potentially more as they're over there. Oh, hello, Mr. Orange Jacket.
Hello, everybody.
Of course they are.
I wasn't waving to tap me in. I was waving to.
They have no idea what's going on.
Two of you. Good afternoon to you both.
Good afternoon.
Can you fix the camera, brother?
Your ability, Nathan, to call the far field with people standing in the way at field level. This isn't up high like our perch yesterday or in a press box as we discussed. This is at field level.
Bro, you're short. Shut up. We get it. You're short. You can't see.
I need LASIK or I need contacts. I'm right now without my glasses.
I use prescription sunglasses.
Yeah,
that's how I can see
I don't.
It,
These are not prescription.
Yeah.
I will say
God bless you both.
It's more of a challenge now with Luke Whippler.
With Luke Whippler's
big
offensive
offensive lineman right in the way there.
Aaron Anderson, not a large person at 5'8", barely. But
this is what we talked about a little bit yesterday. Like they're a full, almost a play and a half behind. On the 2 field than they are on the 1s.
And that's
that process we're talking about, the procedure.
And I think that is something that if you are in the Shedeur
they're
Sanders
installing
camp,
new shit now.
Who's with the Browns is just in, let's see, as Todd Monken says, the players are going to determine who starts. The best quarterback can't, but that's what you want to see. You want that to be eliminated as a point of discussion.
Yeah.
You want to see those things going bang, 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 bang. Everybody's doing the same. And yesterday, there were the 3 pre-snap penalties with the 1s. That did not happen. Now, Deshaun Watson was not sharp after the ball was snapped in that first practice with the 1s. But he was very sharp before. So that is going to be, I think, again, if you're Shedeur, that's a gap you want to close and then let everything that happens once the ball snaps speak for itself. And if you're Deshaun Watson today, that's where you've got to be better. You've got to be better, while you are throwing the football once the ball is snapped.
You're a full play ahead now, about ready to be 2.
Yeah, and I will say, yes, Deshaun his pace is even quicker, but Shedeur's pace is quicker today.
It definitely
He's getting in and out of the huddle better, and so that would be, from my standpoint, that's encouraging. That is something very good to see.
You know what else is good to see? 1-9.
That's right.
How are you, buddy? Great to see you, Bernie.
Awesome. Legend.
Awesome to be with you. I feel like a fan here listening. It was so hypnotic.
My boy looks so healthy now.
The quarterback battle in the first segment.
You're too kind. Well, let's talk about that.
What do you make of this, Bernie? This procedural stuff. How these are supposed to be running basically.
Bernie about to tell you how to shut up.
Is there anything to it, or are we reading too much into it?
No, we're definitely not reading too much into it. It's something that I find really creative of Coach Monken to put both the 1s and 2s on opposite fields like that and see who has that process and procedure down pat. It's not unexpected at late July, early August to have some procedural type issues, but it's absolutely not optimal. And you could see that Deshaun has a little better firm understanding of the process in the huddle and getting to
Jerry ain't gonna show you nothing this year, Jeffrey.
Run because
you could
we're
pack
only
that up.
What, a half dozen plays into this?
Yeah, it was about 7.
And already Deshaun's group is probably a play and a half in front of him, and we had probably a procedure or 2 penalty already here on.
Come on with this.
Taffy is a traveling dog.
I need ad
She
block.
just loves to go. Her
next drill where we're going to focus, I think, on the run game here for the Cleveland Browns. And I'm trying to make out that offensive line over there. I got Zion, Johnson.
Talking Farfield?
Farfield. It appears to me KT Leviston, who was at right guard yesterday, is at right guard once again.
Do we
Titus
see Tevin
Howard's
Jenkins
right
out there
tackle
today or no?
I did not see Tevin Jenkins.
So he went in early yesterday. We did
yesterday.
not get an injury update from Todd Monken before practice, specifically on him. So that's one to monitor, certainly.
Hey, I've been speaking of the offensive line. I'm a big fan of DeJuan Jones. You guys had mentioned that they've been trying him out some at right guard. How's the guard experiment gone?
They got to give him Levinson, bro. That's
More
his guy.
hypothetical. It's a hypothetical, but they're already on. They're on their first play on the far field. There, Deshaun Watson under center. Fakes it, looked like a little
run.
It was kind of that fake out to the left, and then you turn around, give the quick little inside handoff there to Quinshawn Judkins. This is going to be very difficult for us to tell you accurately really what's going on unless we can get move, guys.
Do we have the wireless for young Gabriel? You want to do a walk and talk?
Malachi Corley. You get everybody to back up there.
Yeah.
But just, again, here's your process. So they've already run one play on the far field. Now Shedeur brings the 2s up to the line, and the 1s are already up to the line for their second snap over there.
Yeah, and he's going to run that same play is Shedeur, where it's that little fake, little quick throw out, turn around inside handoff with the left hand.
With Amani Marshall.
And we got a pre-snap penalty right there on the offense. We've got a pass on the other side. Deshaun Watson was looking for the tight end, a little high, and dropped. Certainly in both hands of it appears to be Blake Whiteheart right there, but we had a penalty pre-snap here on this side for the Browns
and that
offense.
sequence between Deshaun being a little off on his throw and the procedure penalty here with Shedeur really epitomizes what you guys talked about in that first segment about the issues of Deshaun. We'd like to see him today post-snap, how he plays, how he throws, and how his accuracy. And kind of Shedeur, we kind of want to see more emphasis on the pre-snap, getting in and out of the huddle, understanding the play, understanding how to get the motions and shifts, and then not having pre-snap penalties.
Yeah, Shedeur did just complete that exact same play that Deshaun ran over there. A little low, but caught. Tight end caught it on that same play. And on the far field, the 1s over there where Deshaun is working, they've already ran the third play over there. We're running the third play on the near field here with Shedeur. Z has taken a better vantage point.
I'm trying to.
By the way, Bernie, about DeJuan Jones here. You got DeJuan now with the 1s today, and Spencer Fano, who worked at left tackle with the 1s yesterday, is back here with Shedeur working against Julian Okwara with the 2s.
Nice little quick out right there from Shedeur to Denzel Boston, and Denzel Boston just seems to be open and catch everything.
He's a dude.
He's absolutely a dude.
Pretty cool as well to see him run out through the gauntlet there with the kids, Denzel and Jared Verse, and great to have the fans here today. It brings the juice up, it brings the energy up, I think, for everybody.
And just those names you just mentioned, the
Exactly.
youthful
You got the vets
athleticism
over there, bro. The
of
O-line
these-
vets.
of the young players. Not only great gifts from a playing perspective, but that kind of youthful enthusiasm. It's absolutely contagious out here.
Well, Bernie, we haven't had weapons like this, offensively in a while.
No.
I mean, look at Denzel over there, number 12 on the near field as Shedeur gets under center here. I mean, we haven't had a guy that looked like that who performed at that level in a while.
This will be a run here. On the other field, they're so far ahead again that Dylan Gabriel just ran his first play on that far field. Dylan Gabriel in there, and I guess this Taylon Green will come in now on this field. And so, about a play
and a half.
Play and a half behind. Yep.
Dylan looked good yesterday, by the way.
Yeah, we said that.
Todd Monken said the same. He was asked point blank. He's like, "You look good." I thought you look good.
Yeah, he's playing. He's done well. I actually talked to him on my way to the cafe where we had a very nice Korean barbecue chicken today.
I had that chicken.
What a delight.
It
was a real delight.
Let me echo that, too.
Yeah, they know their way. I would say our cafe's work with chicken thighs is about as good as you'll find on planet Earth.
It's in mid-season form.
Yeah, young Gabriel.
They're ready to go.
Mid-season.
But yeah, I was talking with Dylan, and he said he really likes the offense, and he's really liked the Todd and the receivers. He said it's really fun throwing to a lot of these guys. So that's been good. So
Actually, here we were full 2 plays.
2.5
ahead.
almost.
Yeah, 2.5 plays. Because Taylon Green's just coming in now, and Dylan Gabriel's already run 2 plays on the other side.
It's like syncing the radio with the TV.
Yeah, you got to pause.
Yeah, you got to pause.
Got to pause. Let it catch up.
Yeah.
You know, from a
They want
quarterback
Dylan to be in there
perspective,
so
though,
bad. He ain't
as a
getting
QB
in, brother.
And wanting to still be a QB, where victims are beneficiaries of the guys around us, and it really is lustful to see this amount of talent that they have to
Lustful.
throw.
I like that word. And you think about it, they're all young, and they're all big school guys who have played in big programs, highly touted, played in big games in college, and I think that matters. The only exception there, Taylon Green with a nice one, Carson Ryan, nice little one-handed grab right there. It's really hard to see that. What we need them to do is be going this way.
Yeah,
we need them to be going, flip it around, and everybody stand behind the play. Gibbe, can you get on that?
Looks like Deshaun back with the ones on the far field as the ones.
Yep.
Yeah, you're probably at least 2 plays ahead.
Yes.
So far field, Deshaun back over
And
there.
I just want to say that DeJuan Jones, as Andrew pointed out, that's a hypothetical, but I do think there's a feeling in this building that if he is one of the 5 best offensive linemen, the fact is they drafted Spencer Fano to be that left tackle, that if he is one of the best 5 offensive linemen, let's get him on the field. Because that center right guard part, look, that's a completion there out to the right from Deshaun Watson. That center right guard is probably the most unsettled part of the offensive line.
I think that was Isaiah Bond over there.
Yeah, I agree. At the same time,
do you know that it's bad radio?
Let's talk. That's bad radio.
I know it's bad radio, but I agree.
Our was it
I don't know what they're
Football
doing.
Savvy? What is it?
Because I guess Bond's with the ones, but
audience.
I think the
would
rookies
agree
are with
as well
Shedeur.
that if you are going to make that switch sooner rather than later, they're not going to go into,
No, I'm not in the
cutdown
spaces
day
right now. I can't.
after the 30th and just go,
can't do
hey,
both.
by the way, DeJuan, start working out at right guard.
No, and I
if you're going to do it, throw the guy in the pool now.
And I think you want to make sure that you see it where he's had some reps and opportunity
What's
before
up,
you get to
Mar?
the joint practice with the Bills, because that to me would be the real.
Yeah. Against Ed
Proving
Oliver
ground.
and that. Go ahead.
Yes.
Let's see what you could do against that. And I've heard a couple of times we'll put him at right tackle. It's not all about paycheck. They signed Titus Howard. They gave him that contract to play right tackle.
Ain't not much,
He's
bro.
gonna
You
be
know
the
what
right
it
tackle.
is.
Yes.
Deshaun on the far field with a
Nice little scramble.
Nice scramble, just turned it up and took off. And that's the other thing that he has over the others is there's an athleticism to him and explosiveness, even with all the injuries and surgeries, 2 Achilles. He still has a lot of that.
It gives them not even 25%, but it gives him and Todd and Travis Schweitzer the ability to maintain
I run faster than Deshaun
couple of
Watson.
those read option
And I got 2
concepts
Achilles too.
that were in their offense with Lamar Jackson. Because we saw one of them yesterday. You get the guys in motion. You got, the lead blocker coming across in motion. You give the fake to the running back, and then Deshaun pulls it and keeps it the other way.
We had an interception over
Quincy
there. Quincy
Williams
with the interception.
The Joker to the house.
This is one of those ones where it's
So
impossible.
that must be Deshaun Watson throwing
I
it?
didn't see if it was a read. I didn't see anything. I just saw him scoop it.
And I believe it was Deshaun.
It was
at
Deshaun, but
quarterback.
I don't know if it was a fumble or if it was a interception.
We don't know.
I just saw him going.
At this point, we just don't know.
We don't know.
How do y'all not know? Y'all should
That
be.
is the hard part. I think that is, and that's when we're thinking about maybe 2027.
Let's check Twitter.
That vantage point might be.
Hey, I'd
allow
rather
us
have
to
some
provide a
procedural
service
issues and
to
working
our
with
people
that.
we like to. Shedeur Sanders play action fake, checks down over the middle,
And
complete
Watson
there.
threw an
It
interception.
is T.J. Harden, the rookie running back
SMU,
at
right?
SMU by way
Watson
of
throws
UCLA.
another
Actually,
pick.
former teammate with Carson Ryan at UCLA, who's wearing 48, wearing the old.
Hey,
Owen Marisa
I'll
number.
take some
He's kinda
false
lining up
starts
everywhere.
and
He's
some
lined up
delay
like
of
twins
games.
left and then come in
I won't
motion.
take
He
interceptions.
lined up
Sorry.
there as an up back. So
Sorry.
kind of that H-back role.
I'm sorry.
He's all over the field early.
We'll
Yeah,
talk to
they
my
like
people
him
real
so
quick.
far. All right, on the far field, I can't tell if is that Dylan? That's Dylan.
Dylan on the far field. So the 3 is over there.
Yep. All right, Shedeur in the shotgun right here.
Probably have 3 straight Shedeur plays based on what we just saw over on the other field for Deshaun.
And that's a little read option right there where they motion Carson Ryan back into that kind of in the pistol. Behind him, he had the running back. Carson Ryan comes kind of in on the right side, gives a quick little fake, and it's a run right up the middle right there.
And that was Amani Marshall. Deuce Staley on the podium earlier today. They were talking about whether
Ayo, Bills.
You have 2 backs, obviously, you rely on.
Hey.
And you could depend
Hey, hold on a
2
second.
rookies
Hold on,
from a year
Tay.
ago.
Hey.
Do you need a 3rd back? And he kind of
Niggas is over here counting.
Amani Marshall. He
Oh,
likes
niggas is
what they
not
have,
running plays
potentially
as
here,
fast
Rocket
as
Sanders
Watson.
as well behind those two.
Niggas got a little false start over here. But
But
niggas not throwing picks.
Actually looks super athletic.
Why is this nigga throwing picks every day?
I think body type. He
I
looks
just
like-
want to
like it's just
understand
body
that.
transformation.
Because now niggas, the whole narrative is, oh, false starts are worse than interceptions. When has that ever been a thing? When? I've never heard a coach, a former player, or anything ever say a false start's worse than an interception. Find me somebody that ever said that.
He can kick the Jets on. Not a big guy.
It was nice watching Shedeur there too on a play action pass, looking down the field to quickly kind of get into his check down there.
Yep. You got to go read high to low, right?
Yes.
As a quarterback, got to read
You
high
have to
low.
throw a
He did
pass
that.
like
Good
that.
job there.
So, Bernie, Shedeur's wearing a camera, and obviously all the quarterbacks wearing cameras on top of their
These
helmet.
niggas is weird.
How beneficial is that for the coaching staff? A, and B, had some pre-snap movement there. Left guard moved early. And B, how much would that have helped you?
And I'm watching the little Cleveland Browns daily thing. You got this fucking short midget up here. Oh, Dylan Gabriel's looking good. He was looking good yesterday. Like, shut up, bro. What are you talking about? There's nothing about Dylan.
But I would have loved to have those cameras on the front of
Now they horny. Now the short warriors when they get up here be like, you put Dylan in it. No, he's never getting in, brother. Heaven is not here.
Of defensive guys, especially underneath zone coverage, and being able to walk the weak safeties and strong safeties into certain positions. I would actually, from a quarterback perspective, be watching that about every day with the QBs, and they should be doing it. And I'm sure they're doing it a lot themselves just to see what they see that they were looking at. Because you think you're looking at one thing, but when you really see that on a camera, it's different.
Bernie, have you been up there in the virtual reality room?
I have not yet.
It's crazy.
It's very cool.
Have you guys done it?
And
I've been up in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And for people who say that stuff's not game-like, that stuff doesn't help, I am on the other side of it. I think that from a practice standpoint, from a decision-making, the virtual reality of that is massively helpful, just like the camera on the top of the helmet.
One thing I wanted to ask you about is, talked to Grant Delpit yesterday. Mike Rudenberg coming from Atlanta, and in Atlanta they did a lot of disguising pre-snap. And they show single high, it ends up too high.
I mean, that's just obvious. They've been said that.
Smart Pro Plan, excellent choice.
Yep, it keeps her on top of her game.
Hickman in the post. Grant was down, but as soon as the ball was snapped, he came and robbed on the other side, and Grant rotated up to be that single high safety. We didn't do a lot of that in years past. We're going to do a lot more of that this year.
Bro.
As a quarterback, what does that do to you when you see one picture and then the picture changes?
Yeah, I think in the NFL it's almost essential that you have to do that disguise.
Remember when I was saying niggas is working on different things, and everybody told me I don't know what I'm talking about.
And that, tenth of a second, quarter of a second is a friggin' eternity.
Yeah, nigga, you right, nigga. Shut up, nigga. All right, bet.
One practicing a lot, and there will be some maybe breakdowns early with that. But from a quarterback perspective,
niggas is weird,
it's
bro.
awesome practice to be doing that now. And then when you're playing against teams that have don't disguise, it's way easier. You're more
nigga, throw another one. Make it easier.
Our quarterbacks last year did not get a lot of that work because that's not just.
Yeah, and then
this is what we're doing, and we're really good at it.
And I think
Facts.
it made it tough for them on Sundays because they hadn't seen that.
Yeah.
Team took a little break. We're going to take one as well. You listen to Cleveland Browns Daily. We're presented by Bally
I don't know what that
Official
was.
sports betting partner of Cleveland Browns. Please bet responsibly.
Yeah, the media ain't putting out no clips. First day, nigga, the interceptions came. We had clips ASAP. Where the clips? I want to see some clips, bro. Where the clips, bro? We know that. No, we ain't see it. You seen it? Did you see it? Post it up, bro. Oh, my boy Dan Lamatamandan. I'm hungry. Oh. Oh no. No, Dan did not post it, bro. You're a liar. No, Maul, we cannot hear you. We already said it, Maul. We already said it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, nigga, where is it? Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you. Nigga, you said it. You was looking for it. You like, oh no, I can't find it, man. Bro, he can't see the field, bro. He can't read the field. No. Oh, Watson's trash. Oh yeah. He only that nigga only suck. Never mind. I ain't gonna say that. 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 And niggas only want to troll. They only wanted to troll until it was time to see shit on the field. Now they gotta shut up. Now they gotta be quiet. We don't care what they're saying. They're moving goalposts. Because they don't want to say what Deshaun Watson's out there doing. That's why. Hey, guys, I just want y'all to understand. I just hold on. Yeah, but no, hold on. I just want y'all to understand because I have this. I have the interception pulled up on my screen right now, and I have it paused at a certain point. I have never seen two linebackers do the fusion dance on a football field for an interception in my life. I've never seen it. Have y'all ever seen that before? It's Carson and Quincy. They're doing the fusion dance. They're both touching the ball and they're both intercepting it. Fusion dance, nigga. Yes. The Super Saiyan fusion dance. Hey, we're about to morph into each other because we're both intercepting the ball at the same time. Deshaun Watson. That's what I'm saying. It's just like there's like, oh, we know Deshaun Watson trash too. So hey, we're gonna get to the ball at the same time. No problem. This is insane. Oh, this is about to be my profile picture. This is my profile picture. I swear to God. This is my profile picture. I swear to God. You gotta send it to me too, nigga. What the fuck? Bro. You over here doing. Nigga throwing a pick over the middle to two linebackers. Get me out of here, bro. And then and now I can't troll. I'll be right back. How about let me let me screenshot this on my phone. Like I had a screenshot on my computer. I mean, we know that. Exactly. Hold on. I'll be right back, y'all. What's up with it, boy? Yeah, he's washed. We gotta get him out of here, bro. We gotta get him out of here, bro. Annihilation, y'all. Play it again. Say less. Roll it again. Roll it again. Roll it again. All right, guys. Let me break it down. I'll break it down for y'all. All right, guys. This is 7 on set. Oh, no, this is 11 on 11. We got linemen. All right. We got somebody bending over. He got black. Oh, this must be the wide receiver coach. We got the wide receivers here. Who this? This looking like it's Todd. Is that Todd? I don't know if that's Todd. Is this Andrew? I don't even know if that's Andrew. Nah, he a little too dark. That ain't Andrew. All right, so we're gonna hit this right here. All right, we hike the ball. Don't got no pressure. No pressure there. It's a clean pocket. Sean Watson's clean pocket. This dude getting a little bullied. Oh my Lord Jesus. All right, so we got. Let's look at the concept, right? They back. Let's look at the concept. We got Quinshaw coming up with an option route. This guy's sitting. He's sitting inside, so he's gonna go. Or he's sitting on the outside. He's gonna go on the inside, right? Should have been. You look here. That's the first option. You got Carson running this way. Zone. It's a zone. So if it's a zone, you're going to go underneath or you're going to try to hit here, right? All right, cool. Wide open. Don't throw it to him. Right? You got this guy flying back. Right?
Through our third practice, our first.
All right, here. He's staring at you the entire way, Deshaun Watson. What you doing, brother? What are you doing, brother? Okay, so you got.
Well, first, I'm not sure if I should feel offended that I'm an old man being called Mister, or thank you. Thank you for the awesome compliment.
Oh nah.
Great reverence.
Bond ain't even there.
Really, I think today's first
He threw that in a triple coverage. I didn't even see the safety back there.
Of it wanting to see Deshaun's accuracy and playmaking post snap, because this pre-snap stuff.
He don't got no post snap.
Is actually
he don't got no post snap.
For being July 31st.
He don't got no post snap. What the fuck is Jerry Jeudy doing?
Shedeur, how he handles the pre-snap, get into the line of scrimmage, in and out of the huddle, the kind of speed of that without the procedural pre-snap penalties.
Get us out of here, bro.
We're still seeing that.
Wrap it up, bro.
So what we're seeing right now on the field to take you live to the Cross Country Mortgage Campus.
Get him out of here.
Is offense and defense both working against kind of offense and defense. You got people in kind of either in the singlets or in the helmets, and what they're getting ready for is the next period is going to be third and what they call XXXL, so third and very long, third and 14 plus, third and 15 plus. So right now the offense is putting together some of their plays that they're going to try in these long situations, which I'm sure are going to involve some screens, perhaps some trickeration, as we saw right there, is kind of like a little We call the old slant and ladder. It used to be
Oh, yeah, the old hook and ladder. Yeah.
Are you a
Come on,
hook and
man.
ladder or hook and lateral?
We got a vet quarterback that can't read.
Hook and ladder. I was
That can't read defenses. All he could do is get niggas on the line and hike the ball all the time. That's it.
Usually means desperation.
That's it.
Please, God, let me have this baby.
That's all he can do.
It came back last year. The Bills used it. The Bears used it. People used it, and it worked last year.
Tell you what, if you played in a flag football league in the 90s or 2000s, it was automatic.
That was in our.
That was a regular.
We took down. Which? Oh man, who was it?
Who, your kid?
No, in my fraternity. That was one of our. The Pikes. Pi Kappa Alpha. We took down the Pikes in the semifinals in football right there.
I remember. I saw that NFL Films piece on that.
Yeah. D-Strum, my good buddy D-Strum, had a pick six, and then we came back with the hook and ladder for the walk-off, and it was glorious. But it's neither here nor there. So that's what we're doing right now. This is kind of just the offense going through a couple of plays at half speed against, again, a dummy defense or a scout team defense. Not even in this case. It's coaches and singlets. Yeah. And then on the defensive field, which is right in front of us, you got guys wearing the little caps over their helmets. Some are red, some are green, some are blue.
Stop following me.
Be calling out colors.
How do you, Bernie, for third and long, fourth and long, whatever, 15, 20 yards, we always say on the broadcast, oh, there is no play call for third and 20. Well, I mean, there have to be play calls for third and 20. Granted, here in a controlled environment, the defense knows it's coming. So, obviously, the offensive line's got to give you time for everyone to get downfield. Like, what is your ideal third and 20 call?
So first, you don't want to be in that spot
Hey,
naturally.
I went back. I analyzed the film.
Where you are in the game.
I analyzed
winning
it.
the game? Is it early in the game? Are you losing the game?
This nigga threw it into triple coverage. Get me out of here, bro.
Scenario,
Get me out of here, though. I didn't even see the safety behind the linebacker that was just sitting there waiting to pick the ball off. Get me out of here, bro.
Let the guys get down.
It's not that bad, bro. It's not that bad.
Extra line protection.
Kayak told me hotel prices just dropped. Now we can finally stop scrolling.
That's what I'm saying. More experience. Okay, he's going to get these niggas to the line and maybe not have a false start in the game. But he's going to have 3 picks. Who cares?
So don't make another bad negative play. Don't go backwards and try to get part of it back. So that's what we're seeing, some of the kind of
I'm just saying, bro.
Plays, the hook and lateral there.
I was a shoots and ladders guy, so I think that. But
lateral is fine.
Lateral is probably correct.
It's more fun.
We were always hook and ladder.
Yeah, always a hook and ladder.
Always.
Whatever.
So I was able to get a look at the offensive line there. KT Leviston is at right guard again today. We haven't seen Kevin Jenkins out there. They had been rotating at that spot.
Just get better at the.
I think
just get better at getting these niggas lined up and hiking the ball, bro. That's it. All I gotta do.
And now apparently the Browns do as well. So Bernie, when you're in these situations, right, there are.
We know that, but it is what it is. We ain't.
Clusters or types of
the coaches know.
Work. There's one where you're going to throw it past the sticks, and that's going to have to be a very tight window throw into a lot of traffic with a lot of risk.
A tight window throw like our
view. He said that they're up to 3. They're adding 3 more today, and now they're up to 10.
Throw it short of the sticks. You're throwing it underneath and trying to get a block, trying to make one guy miss in space.
Not that they're at 2.
Pick it up with your legs.
They added 2 more, and now they're up to 10.
A slant. It could be throwing the slant ladder. You know, where you clear 3 guys out, run the drag underneath, and have them be lead blockers, or it could be a screen. And then there's the draw plays, which
it's 11 on 11.
Drive coaches nuts and drive fans.
They got a lineman. You see the lineman right there.
3rd and 20, and they run a draw and pick it up, and everybody wants to. Yeah, everybody is.
I know, press out with a clean pocket.
Wasn't correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't Ohio State was that a screen at the end of the first
half? We
gotta
kick you out of here, bro.
Was it a screen?
Yeah.
In a situation.
The Isaiah Bond.
Oh yeah. So when you go through those as a quarterback. You were saying, kind of thinking, field
3 people, bro. The safety is right behind him.
Is to get it, throw it short of the sticks, but
nigga, they did a fusion dance, my nigga.
Designed to be helpful. For example, right there, you're running a little angle route.
They did the fusion dance, nigga. They both touching the ball.
It's allowing linemen and blockers, tight ends to get up in front and have a wall, and he hopes to navigate through that.
Yeah, absolutely. Our quarterbacks are our favorite friend is rack, run after catch, and creating. Whether it's clearing people through. And
pack this up, man.
Bring the receiver like Isaiah Bond with speed underneath it, or
pack it
a
up,
little
bro.
angle with linemen down the field. Absolutely, that's optimal in today's NFL with pass rushes the way they are. Trying to hold a protection for 3.5 seconds to get the guy past the 1st and 10 sticks, 20 yards downfield tends to be in those seamed areas where they're tight window throws.
Enough,
I like making them, but that's high cost, high high reward, high cost with those.
You see so many teams now trying to pick up like that.
Yeah, until his leg give out, nigga.
Getting a 4th and 4, quick count.
Big ass
get him to
broken
jump.
ass knee.
Like you just want the opportunity to keep playing offensive football. And you see, I mean, we've become so much more aggressive. Bernie, you're right. Like when you played, it was all field position. Like now, so many teams go for it on 4th down. We don't know how Todd's going to do that. By the way, we lived a world with Kevin where like he was always going for it for 4th down. It'll be interesting how Todd handles that.
But I think you're what an astute observation, Bo Bishop. It's a different league now. 3rd and 15 used to mean you had to get 15 yards or more to keep the football. Now it means can we get 12?
He really done with
13?
playing. He really done with playing
football. They're willing to concede typically 12 or 13.
He retired?
But now it's an extra play.
And if you know that in the huddle, if you know you got 2 downs to make it, that changes the way you operate.
Absolutely, and you really have a propensity towards the kind of rack type of plays that allow you the opportunity to run some with that and not have.
He was going crazy in Arizona. What are we talking about?
Another flag over there.
Yes, he was going crazy in Arizona.
That's a lot, guys.
Well, you can't have that when you're
We're
just
not even,
running.
Yes, sir, Chantel. How you doing, girl? It's been a while.
In pennies over there, we got a procedure call over there.
Not good.
That ain't good, man.
Go look up the stats.
I do think it's interesting. You know, you remember watching football, and let's say it was a 3rd
What's
and
up,
15.
Chantel, man? Yeah, we got the pick already, man.
To concede the 10.
We doing Fusion Dance, bro.
So now can you make a guy miss? Right. Automatic punt.
Nah, they just talking. They're just talking. They're just talking. They're not showing anything.
It'd be like 4th down. That's it. Oh, send the punt team out.
Bernie, in your era, in the era that followed, like it was stunning to see somebody.
That's all it is. There's no live video of anything. Nobody's live streaming the plays. You can't do that.
I want to live in the present.
You can't live stream the plays.
2026, but I'm reflecting back to the past in 1986 and wanting to go for it on 4th and 1.
I'm doing good, Chantel. You know, we getting back into the motions, man. We getting back into it.
You would 100% would have.
I'm about to make a new YouTube channel in a little bit.
How dare you suggest
this channel is messed up, so I'm going to be making a new channel eventually, so we can start doing more sports, only sports stuff on it.
All right, we're going to go 7 on 7 here.
So one's on far field
again. This account is old and they shadow banned my account, so like I can't.
Something
it doesn't
that's
do anything.
cool is Mike Rutenberg is with the ones calling.
So we're gonna get to it.
Defensive plays.
We doing good, man. We doing good. We're watching the annihilation in the competition.
The Browns offensive coordinator is calling the offensive plays, and
you know,
lo and behold, who do I see with the microphone calling the defensive plays? But our guy Tarv.
Let's go, Tarv.
Who did it yesterday because Rudy wasn't here. So
a little swing pass on the far field. That was Deshaun.
Yep, that's Deshaun on the far field.
I can't see who that number is.
So that's a
catch.
Little play action
From Shedeur.
He's got the swing. Comes Casey Concepcion. Nice comeback route there. Finds a soft spot in the
Come
zone.
on, man.
Good ball from Shedeur.
Yeah, and
we don't throw picks in zone.
The camera on the helmet, watching his eyes there, you could see that he was looking down the field, looking at the weak safety, keeping him in the middle of the field, knowing the middle of the field is closed. That he.
Yo, talk that shit, Bernie.
Begins early.
Talk that, Bernie. Tell us what you see he's seeing.
Where Casey can go down and
is calling the offensive plays, and
nah, tell me what you were seeing, Bernie.
Something that's cool is Mike Rutenberg is with the ones calling the defensive plays. Todd Monken with the ones calling the off route.
The one
the kick. So
oh God, you're gonna go to and back then it was 86 and wanting to go
from 4th down.
Yeah, I mean I'm just sitting here.
What the
the field automatically.
Yeah.
So now
was I that far behind?
Right. Automatic.
Much more aggressive. Bernie, you're right. Like when you played, it was all field position.
Are trying to hold a protection for 3.5 seconds.
I guess I was far behind. What the hell?
Danielson, who used to mentor me, he goes.
Why was my thing
stopped?
stopped?
Throw the check down in 7-on-7 practice. Practice going down the field, and for Shedeur to make that throw was nice.
Deshaun ripped one far field, about 40 yards on the sideline.
Rolling left.
Yeah.
To Gage Larvadan working against Grant Delpit right there, and that was an absolute rope.
Yeah, that was
from Deshaun Watson.
That was a seed there.
Wow, to see if anyone's worried about his athleticism in the ankle or the shoulder, to roll left like that and fire a BB like that, his health is back.
Yeah,
he looks good.
That was a rocket
that
right
was
there.
Gorgeous.
Let's see the next throw after that.
Shedeur with a quick little check down to the running back on this side.
Yeah, Gage with the starters.
Low snap from the staffer wearing dry fit there, so the timing thrown off on that.
They're getting a lot of cushion, obviously, because we're working on 3rd and long. Like that's what we're looking
I
on.
know we're gonna have to go back
but at the same
and
time,
look
this
at
is
the
by far
plays.
The best the first team offense has looked against the first team defense.
Yeah, that's just
today in general,
shut
not
up,
just
bro.
here, but just today throughout the day.
Yep.
This is the best that it's looked.
That ball hasn't hit the ground so far for either of these quarterbacks in this 7-on-7 period. Taking a shot
Shedeur
down the field. Shedeur deep ball. A little underthrown to the outside, looking for Luke Floria. Deshaun deep on the other side. He's got Bond, and he overshoots it.
Nigga, we got one underthrown and one overthrow.
They want to be behind the defense.
Come on, Shedeur, you got to hit that shit, man.
Both guys there, Shedeur and Deshaun. Shedeur threw it out of bounds, and so did Deshaun. You got to give him a chance when you have him.
Deshaun had that one. Yeah. You could tell the velocity, though, on his ball and the ability to get down the field for Deshaun is absolutely there. That was a good-looking throw, but too much. I'll tell you, I like Isaiah Bond. I've said it a lot. He just finds his way behind the defense all the time. Dylan Gabriel now on the far field. Shedeur getting his final play here. He pushes it down. Denzel Boston.
Let's go, Denzel.
D'Angelo Ross. He came up with that ball, yes?
He did. And that is that's good recognition by Shedeur Sanders saying I have a diminutive cornerback going against a tall wide receiver. He took.
Come on, bro.
If
let's get
the
to it, man.
corner's a little taller there, that might be going the other way.
Yeah.
Denzel Boston.
You
That's
hear
what
these
he
niggas,
does,
bro?
Though, and that's great recognition. It doesn't matter. The corner isn't taller. Great recognition by Shedeur. And in that case, Bernie, just give the big fella a chance, and he goes up there and makes the play. But when I go back to it, this is why I am concerned very much about what's going on at the quarterback position behind Tyson Campbell and Denzel Ward, because we saw this in the OTAs, we saw this in minicamp, we're seeing in training camp. If you get one-on-one with our other corners, whether it be Trey Avery, whether it be D'Angelo Ross, and it's Denzel Boston, it's Concepcion, it's Bond, it's Judy, it's curtains.
That's a 7-inch difference in height there.
Since I have this new lease on life and I've come back, I in my head still think I'm the young quarterback. I think that
the media has a restriction on what they can post at a certain time.
Out there, so
absolutely.
So for our listeners out there, that the catch was special, but he just we were talking about it beforehand. He looks like he belongs.
Bernie is healthy, man. Bernie looked good.
He looks like he is this is his space out
From
there.
From a physical standpoint, we probably haven't had anyone like him since the last guy who wore 12 and played on the outside. And I'm not saying he's going to have Josh Gordon's statistical accumulation or even that type of ceiling, but he's the first one we've had. Like, we had Odell and Jarvis and all of those guys. Even Amari wasn't 6'4".
No.
Like, we haven't had anybody like him in a long time.
And his presence. After he's made a couple special catches. I mean, that was special. Yeah, it was matter of fact. He wasn't jumping around. He just snagged it and walked back.
Bro, can y'all calm down?
He expects himself to do that.
If it's near him, he catches it. Deshaun Watson already in on the other side as that field continues to be through their reps faster with Deshaun and Dylan Gabriel. Tarv running around talking some trash over there. But
Jeez, Tarv really is.
Yeah, he was. He was getting fired up right there. Deshaun had a nice crosser on that last one, and other than the overthrows, look good. Bernie, I want to talk about from a quarterback perspective. A lot of people can say, "Oh, maybe that ball was underthrown to Denzel."
All right,
Boston.
we got the Boston play. I'm gonna put that up in a second.
He's never covered.
Yeah. So, like we said earlier, being a little critical, they had guys. They threw the takeoff out of bounds, and Deshaun threw the corner out, the Bond out of bounds. So if you have a guy, you don't want to overthrow him. But Shedeur did underthrow him. But when you got a guy like Denzel Boston who could make a play, you'd rather underthrow him.
Yeah, give him a chance.
Absolutely.
By the way, on the other field, Deshaun Watson just threw a dig, about probably a 15 to 20-yard deep dig. Absolute frozen rope right there. And that was a very nice ball.
I thought he needed a day like this.
He's looking good so far.
All right, I'm about to pull it up for y'all.
I think it's good for, the humanalytics of it.
Absolutely.
Belief, all of it. See it, rip it. There's a good rip.
Nice rip. Shedeur to Malachi Corley.
Yeah, Shedeur out here killing shit right now. What are we talking
social
about?
Media, does anybody know what happened on the Quincy
Talking about
Williams
right now.
I haven't. Let me look at the socials right now.
We don't got time for none of this shit, bro. Y'all hear me? We don't got time for nothing. Throw it up to our guy. Big spiral. We not playing, bro.
Had some nice catches. The other guy I want to see.
We not playing.
And I haven't really seen him out there yet today. And maybe he would be on the first.
This is the dude Ross that intercepted him during OTAs. Y'all gotta lock in, bro.
According to
it is, but you put the ball where only the receiver can get it.
Contingent online, Harold Fannin not here today, excused for
Here we go.
personal reasons.
Well, that's why you haven't seen him. Look at Casey Concepcion climb the proverbial ladder.
Catch right there.
With a nice ball from Shedeur Sanders. Really
Now Casey.
Don't you turn me down when I get
Hey,
excited.
now Casey getting his turn with Shedeur. It just seemed like my dog out there doing shit.
I remember my first time on the mic.
I don't know what the problem. We don't throw picks and we just get the ball to our guys, bro. We don't worry about none of this other stuff.
Training camp without you two bickering. It's all
This in and of itself is a show.
Oh, absolutely. It's a great show.
Hey, y'all remember when BK was just like, oh, we need the offense to start. Shut up, nigga.
He did that yesterday, too, where he climbed the ladder and went up and got it.
He's looking
He's
great.
high-pointing the heck out of it.
Great ball from Shedeur right there. Both of these quarterbacks.
Chill out,
So
bro.
far, best day for the quarterbacks.
Yeah, absolutely.
In my opinion.
I'm, by the way, looking at a video here of the Denzel Boston catch over to Angelo Ross. Ross gave it an effort. I mean, he left his feet, and Denzel Boston watched that ball. Yeah, watched that ball.
Chris, you want to know why he's like that? Is because he had his girlfriend took by a nigga in school, and he hates any nigga, bro.
Like he'd been there.
I'll be honest on
He got his girl took by a nigga that looked like Shedeur, and he hates him for that. And I've been pressing him since.
You know what made it look underthrown?
Yeah, nigga with a nice chain. He's like, I hate anybody with jewelry. I can't. Oh, now these niggas on the Cleveland Brown Daily sucking Shedeur off. Shedeur's dominating today. He's dominating. Oh my goodness. No more pre-snap things. He's just diming everything out here.
So it was an interception, obviously.
I'm trying to get here it is.
From who?
Yeah, he just undercut it. Didn't see it.
It's a nice play by the Joker there. So from a Deshaun Watson standpoint, obviously that's a bit of a demerit. You can't have those picks. But he's made a lot of very.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that. See if they posted now.
Yeah, I think his best day by far.
Got it. We got it.
He was good yesterday too, but this is the best.
Go to Coop. Go to Coop. Go to the guy Coop. The guy Coop is posting every play. Yeah, Coop is posting. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm about to retweet it right now for y'all. We don't play, bro. Casey, go get the ball, nigga. Go get it. Deshaun just threw another pick. Deshaun just threw another pick. If Deshaun Watson threw another pick, let's get us out of here, bro.
He comes back to the ball, Bernie. Quarterback.
I don't know. Somebody in my chat just said that. I don't know.
The attention to detail, how you do little things, how you do all things for all the young receivers out there. How you come back to the ball
and make yourself available.
In the hands and make yourself available.
What the hell?
Here's the reality.
Quarterback's best friend.
What we do against the ones.
Jeff Zay, yeah, he's there. He's a YouTuber.
I'm sorry.
He's a YouTuber.
And what we do against the twos is
that's a YouTuber.
Noteworthy.
He's from Cleveland. He's there.
Denzel Boston and Casey Concepcion are on another level.
They are on an.
He locked in with some of the players. He was with
the quarterback working with the two should look
some of the D tackles and
to
stuff.
Me, you know, if I'm watching this stuff. By the way, Taylor Greenbelt. Oh, baby, outstretched.
He put it out there.
Oh, that'd have been nice.
To the part of our receivers looking so good that actually I would caution people, and if I'm the quarterback, I would.
My beauty girl with the abs got traded.
Against anybody's second-team defense.
But they're feasting, Bernie. I do think that this has to.
Bro, chill out, bro. Chef Zabin, chill out, bro. Just relax, bro.
Because that's how football is played.
Yeah.
If
relax.
When the pads go on, I believe that we will be compelled to bring in cornerback help.
Yeah. You may, yeah. I mean, we've been talking about it all.
Oh, Taylor. Oh,
He's got a cannon. But you got to put it on. You got to put it on your guy.
Hold on a second.
You got to put it on your guy.
Hold on a second. 100% that should have been caught.
Yes.
That was. We went up there and.
I mean,
we don't know him.
The receiver's 5'8".
Yeah, we don't know that guy.
But yes, it should be caught.
We're not even hitting right now,
nice
so don't worry about
so
that.
So tall that the ball didn't even really have any arc to it.
Correct. No, that was
just
a rocket. Casey Concepcion catches that ball. There was not an attempt made to catch
I'm
the
leaving.
ball.
I don't want to hear
because
this.
I think he knew that he was going to go up but we're not in pads. Nobody's hitting. Nothing to worry about.
Yeah, that's not what you really want on film.
No.
Yeah. Turn it down, jump ball.
No.
What are they saying?
He's going to want to go
that's
after that.
To that kind of out takeoff that Taylor Green just threw, the helmet camera really would be helpful for him there because you want to stare down the out like they did, But you also want to get your head up to the middle of the field to keep the safety in the middle of the field so you could hold him there. So he stared it down a little bit, which had the safety lean in too quick.
That's you only get that from the great Bernie Kosar, folks.
But that's a good teaching tool now for coaches, having that camera on the top of your helmet to be able to coach him up. And again, it's July 31st, so for.
Come on, give me some more clips, man. Some more clips, man. We don't got time for this stuff, man.
Wondered, by the way.
Let me get on my phone and do what I need to do.
Do teams that don't have stripes on their helmets, do those quarterbacks have an advantage? Because defensive backs are taught to watch the stripe, right, Bernie?
Yeah, I really used that as my advantage too, because I threw sidearm, would look straight down the field, and then keep guys because they would be looking at the stripe of the helmet.
Got some ones versus ones.
Maybe that's why Joe Burrow's so good.
Joe Burrow does a great job.
Well, no stripes.
His helmet is nothing but stripes.
Side they're horizontal.
Sean hit Quinshon on a little out of the backfield play over there. We're doing some 11-on-11 stuff on the far field now, 1v1s.
There we go. At least we have an opportunity maybe to see it. Yeah, move them there. Move these guys. We need to. Where's Jerry Glanville? We need to get that coach.
Dewan at left tackle.
No, we're good
Zion at left guard.
KT.
Elton Jenkins at center. KT Leviston and Titus Howard on the right side.
So this looks like they're in second down and about second and long here. It's a second on the down thing, and it looks like good, at least 15.
Inside handoff, Quinshon.
Ooh, boy.
Ooh.
Oh, boy.
He ran
easy.
Yeah, easy.
Boy.
Feet got tangled up a little bit low. He bounced out of it, but, hold your breath.
I will say the offensive line's defensive linemen, when there aren't pads on, really put the pressure on us. They go full bore. So it's not uncommon for defenses to be drastically in front of offenses this time of the year.
How y'all feeling, man?
And until the pads come on, it's going to be tough for offensive line and
how y'all feeling, y'all?
To look effective.
Yeah. When do we have pads? When's our
Monday,
first pad day? Is it Monday?
I think it's Monday. It's definitely early next week.
Yeah, Monday or Tuesday. Deshaun play action, deep drop. Gets it out underneath. Little screen there to Rocket Sanders. Quincy Williams says, no.
I think
I got you right there. I like what Quincy Williams has brought to this football team.
He's got a lot of bounce to him.
By the way, little detail from quarterbacks. He's the one who hit Bake in that game.
Yes.
On a blitz, and he was around him for a sack later on. So that was some good Quincy Williams tape in that particular game.
Where Bake got his arm jacked back.
Oh man,
ugh, that was
bruised.
Awful.
That was gross.
Yeah.
Bernie, how did
He's
you
a
handle?
tough dude.
How did you handle quarterback competition as a player?
So, fortunately, I wasn't in it a ton in the pros, but in college I was, and then at times towards the ends in my pro career. And it's a tricky dynamic, and I was thinking about that. When you're the guy, okay, where I spent the early part of my career as that, you really use camp as a leadership thing, as a development tool, and you're able to work on your players and the guys around you and really put your mark on the team. When you're competing, though, for the job and it's not yours and you're not the crowned leader, it's really hard to jump on Bo Bishop. Yeah. Oh, I want you to stay out there. I need you to run extra comebacks here. I need you to do this or do that.
Right.
When you're not the guy.
And plus his attitude, I don't know that he would do it anyway, right?
For Bernie, I'd do anything.
Yeah.
Blitz. Deshaun gets away from it, picks up a few yards on the ground there. Bernie, so from that vantage point, when do you want the starter to be named?
So I like how Coach Monken said they're going to tell me when. They're going to decide by their play. And if their play separates it, like if Deshaun starts complimenting his pre-snap routine, which he's super effective with post-snap decisions, okay, then earlier rather than later. But if Shedeur gets his pre-snap stuff out of his system and is still able to make plays during the game like he did last year, I could see why we're in a dilemma not being able to make that decision.
Bernie remind me in '85, and I realized Shedeur was a second-year guy, not a first-year guy. Gary Danielson started the season. Were you given any shot to win the job?
No, and as coming in too, I was told, and I agreed with it, that Gary was traded for to do the first half part of the season, hopefully the first full season from that. So kind of knowing where you're at and
I was comfortable with it. And as much as I want to have revisionist history, so all the young people out there listening would think that I was flat out ready from day one to do it. I wasn't flat out ready in that half dozen games that Gary was a sacrificial lamb. He got his butt beat. Yeah. You know, as the new offense was coming in, as we're trying to learn how to pass block and stuff, which we struggled with, he kind of took the beatings for that. That absolutely helped my transition into the game.
By the way, that was a sack there for the defense. That was a jailbreak to Shedeur Sanders. On the last one, Deshaun Watson stepped up and ripped a nice ball to Blake Whiteheart over the middle for a nice gain. So they're doing a little bit of a blitz period here. New offensive lines, new offensive line coach, and so and a new defense. So there are going to be things that certainly these guys have not seen, certainly haven't seen together. And right there, the defense was in the backfield on Shedeur Sanders.
You mentioned Blake Whiteheart. Can I ask a tight end question?
You may do whatever you want.
Bernie, let's say this team runs a lot of 12. Who knows? But let's say hypothetically, do both of your tight ends need to be a legitimate pass catching threat for 12 to truly be effective?
I love tight ends. Okay, so with like the Rams last year and what McVay's doing out there with 13 personnel. So I love 12. I would do 13. The more, the better with it. And correct, they don't really all have to be inline blocking tight ends, or they don't all have to be pass catching.
But there's got to be a threat, right?
But there's a threat of that, yeah.
So Nathan, do we have a second tight end who you could say legitimately is a pass catching threat that the defense has to honor?
Not at this point, no.
Yeah.
No. I mean, Whiteheart is more of a pass catcher than Bates. And I think that, with Ryan and
hey, thank you, JoJo. Appreciate it. My bad, y'all. I'm locked in. I'm trying to get these posts up real quick.
In Cincinnati than Travis Kelce did. He broke Travis Kelce's single season record there. Shedeur with a shotgun, little play fake, looking, steps up.
Nice ball.
Denzel Boston.
Of course, Denzel Boston.
What was the play before that when you threw your hands up?
Oh, it was Amani Marshall threw a hole and he was gone. Your guy, Amani Marshall. And I think that's an interesting battle. He looks, talk about people who came back looking different than they did last year. Amani Marshall would be at the top of the list for me. And it just burst right through the hole and into the end zone. Nice ball from Shedeur there.
To the point, guys, where it's like.
So is that a touchdown or no?
You almost have to, because of our situation at secondary, you almost have to have.
So is that a touchdown
you
or no?
almost have to compare the quarterbacks only when they're with the ones.
Yes, yeah. I think that's 100%
initially,
right.
I thought that this was going to be pretty good, but it's such a disadvantage for the second defense trying to do anything with Denzel. I feel like you could throw to Denzel Boston every time.
Denzel, Casey, yeah.
Yeah, Casey
and you need to get those guys up. You need to get those guys with the ones.
They got to come up to give that a better look, because it's very difficult to compare when one's going twos and one's going ones. It's just a totally different ask.
Shedeur scrambled out to the left there and ultimately looks like found Luke Floria. Late on that one, I couldn't tell.
Come on,
rush if
we balling. We not. The ball ain't hitting the ground, Chris.
The initial play.
It ain't hitting the ground.
This is the best the offensive look collectively in camp.
Yes.
Today has been the best that it has looked. We will continue. You're listening to Cleveland Browns Daily. Of course, we are always brought to you by our great friends at Bally Bet, proud sports betting partner of your Cleveland Browns. Please bet responsibly.
Ball ain't hitting the ground, y'all. What y'all want? Ball ain't hitting the ground. Ball not hitting the ground. Ball's not hitting the ground. My nigga Dyson shit up out there. Go ahead. Go ahead and start, bro. Go ahead and start watching if you want to. Go ahead and start watching if you want to, man. I dare you. Go ahead and request up, bro.
What's going on?
Yo.
I'm saying now they got all these excuses for the second team defense.
Hey, we don't care about them bums, bro.
Shedeur carving their ass up.
That's a problem. It's a problem. It's always a problem.
Anything Deshaun do or Dylan do, they get real excited. And Shedeur, they're very monotone. The only one that's excited for Shedeur is Bernie Kosar. Right? All them other niggas is like very monotone. They try to put all the credit on the receivers instead of giving Shedeur his accuracy credit and him saying he's making the right reads.
You ain't hear none of them say that.
Right. So,
Not a person say,
anytime it's
"Oh,
a
what a
sack
read."
on Shedeur, they bring it up. But when Deshaun was getting sacked yesterday, they did not bring that shit up.
Can't bring it up, brother.
All I'm saying is I peep the play. I peep how they trying to shape the narrative. It's cool.
They know what they doing. They're looking at the chat, bro. Y'all see them? You can see them looking at the chat, bro. They know what they doing.
Supposedly, once Shedeur pre-snap stuff catch up, which they would use that excuse last year. Last year, I understand because he was a rookie. He's still trying to learn it. And this is a new offense, so you do probably got to learn.
Yeah, that's why Todd Monken considers him a fucking rookie.
Right, because he only played 7 games and he didn't get
Did Deshaun Watson throw another pick? I'm not sure if he did. I thought they said he did, but I haven't seen nothing. So
shit crazy, man. Say I'm just saying. Say Daniel Oyofusi, I understand y'all cool, and I get it. It's just how he frames stuff. Sometimes I be like, what the fuck is that? But I say maybe it's an engagement thing.
it is an engagement thing, and on top of that, he can't
say what he wanna say.
exactly, and he can't look like he's leaning one way because he's an actual reporter, so he gotta play it like that, bro. Because he's not a Cleveland reporter. He's an NFL reporter.
He's a national guy,
Exactly.
right? Yeah, but because he's a national guy that got stationed to the Browns, right?
Yeah, so that's what it is.
So Nicole said downplay both QBs then.
What'd you say?
Nicole said downplay both new QBs then.
He don't really got to downplay Watson because what it is. You know what it is.
Watson downplay.
So but the thing is he's not big up in Watson. So that's why you gotta look at it. He's not bigging up Watson. And he's not bigging up Shedeur. He can't big up either. So if he's not gonna say nothing big up about Watson, and he gonna try to play down the middle with Shedeur and not over exaggerate and not do too much, but he not shit talking Shedeur. Not like he's saying, "Yo, Shedeur play horrible today."
No, it's not.
But if he go and be like, "Yeah, the offense struggled today. Shedeur didn't have his sharpest day," and don't say nothing about Watson, then that's what he's doing. He's like, I don't even want to talk about it.
It's not overt like that. It's just how stuff is framed sometimes that make me side. I ain't saying he a horrible reporter or biased all the way. I just saw how stuff is framed from all of them, really. Not just Daniel. It's all of them. All of, say, whether they national or local Cleveland guys, they all frame stuff a certain way where it's like.
Exactly.
Just the only ones that I got a faith in outside of G. Bush and Earl and them is Cameron Justice. Cameron
she don't
Justice
say nothing.
Is right down the middle. She is fair. She right down the middle. She not biased from any part. She just do her job. Cameron, say, and that other black woman that I just noticed popped up recently.
Miss Thickums, Ashley, yes sir.
The one with the red dress.
Hey, leave my girl alone. That is all me.
All right, my bad, but
all back. Thank you.
Yeah, she down the middle as well.
Yeah, but that's how it is. Just like Daniel when he's in his position, like he works for the Cleveland Browns, right? But he's also his own thing. So at the same time, he's not trying to come off, because if he does it right, if he doesn't just be like, I'm gonna do exactly what G-Bus does, right? I'm gonna just lean in and rock with that. He's gonna cut off the other part of the Cleveland fan base or whatever or whoever.
Mm-hmm.
So he's not trying to look one way or look another. He's just trying to call it, and he's gonna put little nuggets in there. X, Y, and Z. That's what it is. But I need people to understand, like, when people aren't overtly and outwardly like, go Shedeur, that doesn't mean that they're against Shedeur. Like,
no, I ain't even saying they got to be go Shedeur. I'm just saying the framing of how they talk about the different quarterbacks, it just seemed a little different depending on what they talk about. I'm not saying they got to be go Shedeur.
Yeah, sometimes you only gonna scrutinize the person that you want to play. Cause like if you're not scrutinizing the other nigga, I don't care about him. I ain't gonna say nothing about him.
Jerry Judy. We get another completion.
So I mean, that's just how I look at it.
To Casey Concepcion.
Because that's how I grown. That's how I grew up, right? The coaches that really fuck with a player, you're gonna get shit talked. You're gonna get talked down in front of everybody. You're gonna get pushed the hardest because they want you. They see you. They don't care about the other nigga mess up and airball the shot. Nigga, you better not airball nothing. Feel me? That's just how I grew up, so that's how I see it. I could be wrong, but that's how I see it.
You know, that's something that he's got to continue to
Feel
work
me?
on, does Shedeur, but today throwing the football, he did a great job. And really,
Hey,
reality is,
has Jerry Judy been targeted outside of just now?
the dominance of the receivers on the twos against that second team defense
Not at
in
all.
the back seven is so apparent that whoever's quarterback with the twos is going to have the better numbers on any tracker that you look at.
And now they're doing this shit again, bro.
Here we go.
Now they're doing this shit again, bro. Yo, get me out of here, dog.
Excuses.
I'm about to mute these niggas, bro.
Deshaun Watson ain't have better numbers than Shedeur yesterday. He was with the twos.
That's what I'm saying.
Fuck these niggas talking about, man. They straight dick. Listen, man.
The two quarterbacks.
They sucky, man. Straight up.
We're winding down practice. What did you make of the two of them today?
Them niggas deep throw.
Again, I feel like
That's insane.
you guys too many compliments.
No.
Okay.
No, please compliment away.
That's right. Assessment of it at the beginning of the show today, and pre-snap for Shedeur, post-snap for Deshaun is.
Why won't they talk about the receivers or the linemen or some shit?
Today. Both have gotten better.
How the linemen doing? How they been holding up?
From the first couple days of practice.
It's competition on that line too.
Missed a few post-snap, but he looks real good throwing it, and Shedeur's throwing the ball really good today, real good, but still has a little bit of the motion penalties and not as crisp getting to the ball and getting to the line from a mental perspective as it looks like Deshaun is already.
Mrs. Casey Concepcion there to Shedeur Sanders, and then the other thing, Andrew, is that it was true in minicamp, it was true in the OTAs, it was true in the rookie minicamp, and it's been true in this training camp. Denzel Boston continues to look like maybe the best receiver on this football team.
Fuck Judas.
Judy fell on the 25-yard strike and complete. What a fucking bum.
But at the same time, I do think
What a
because
bum.
we're going to praise Denzel, and we have for weeks and ball. Oh, that wasn't a hands catch. Oh, like the drop's going to be a thing. I'm not saying it still won't be a narrative at some time.
So was it a narrative? It was real.
It was real.
No, you know what I mean? I mean, it was real.
Yeah. Maybe narrative was the wrong word.
Yeah,
It's a story.
yeah.
Like a real thing.
Yeah.
Like the last 2-3 days, he looks like a polished pro.
Oh, absolutely.
And he climbed the ladder, made that earlier catch, go ahead to the X, or the Browns are going to tweet it as well. Like that's out there. That is a middle of the field. Granted, no one's getting hit. Middle of the field, climb the ladder, come down, protect the body, protect the football. I mean, that is the catch. He had this catch on the sideline yesterday as well. And we haven't even seen him in the return game yet, where he could potentially give you your biggest immediate impact, something this team has lacked. I mean, God bless since Josh Cribbs walked out the door.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, they both like checked the box on the rookies so far, at least the beginning. The first 3 picks. Spencer
Course
Fano
two
as
balling,
well. Everything
nigga.
looks great.
Thrown away
You
there
know,
by Shedeur.
to the initial statement of Denzel Boston, Ward combination. It actually, Boston's looking so good that I'm having literal flashbacks of looking at Webster Slaughter the first week or two of practice. And Webster Slaughter and Hanford Dixon went toe-to-toe all practice with me kind of egging it on, and it became Webster in game days then became so easy to make plays against other people. I could see Denzel even making Boston even better, quicker, and even me right here, I would be so, if I was playing number 2s against this number 2 defense, Denzel Boston would get the ball every single time the numbers told me to do that.
I think we're probably got to be getting close to the point, too, guys, where we see Boston and Concepcion against Ward and Campbell.
Sure.
Yep. You know, we're 3 in.
Hey,
We really
guys.
haven't seen it much.
What's up,
They
what's
work
up?
them in a little. But we really haven't.
I want to share my wide receiver info. I don't know if you read that in the chat yet.
4 of those guys at the top. Those guys are locks. They're all of that. But what Bernie said, you get excited.
Not including today.
Because
Casey has gotten 19 targets. Jerry has gotten 18. Casey has a 71% catch rate. Jerry has a 50% catch rate.
Do that right now.
Deshaun has been leaning on Gary. He sent him 12 targets. He only caught 5 of those.
Camp against Denzel Ford,
Shedeur
the
has
top corner
reduced
in the
his targets to
NFL,
Jerry to
is gonna
6, but Jerry
amplify
did catch 4 of
his
his.
development as a rookie receiver.
It'll be fun when we get in the
The receivers are all performing better
Ross, nice PBU on
with
the last one,
Shedeur.
looking for Cedric Tillman. So 3
You send that to me?
for Shedeur
I
here.
can see that.
Right. Throws
The only one that is equal, where they're both equal,
Rex
is
Tunahara,
Bond.
6'5". I can't see anything.
They have the same catch rate and target rate with Bond.
Dude.
Can you send that to
So
me?
now I'm starting to question who's the real problem.
Been making a few throws. I saw you
Jared,
there maybe calling
Judas.
for some throws. With
I know.
But if all receivers are catching better with Shedeur than they are with Sean, what is that saying?
But I'm like,
Watson
you
is
need
the
to start
problem.
off as though you're the holder.
Jerry is a problem. You shouldn't be 7 years or 8 years into the game and only catch 50% of targets in practice.
No joke. Yeah.
I said Judas.
What is going on?
Why did I get a call?
Yeah, I'm just saying, it's Judas that's one story, but also
You have to have a college
Casey and Jerry are getting the majority of the targets.
I already have a good-looking Falcons jersey.
The next one is Boston.
Number 1, Jeff George.
Then it's Bond.
Of course, it's Jeff.
Oh
George.
man!
Oh, we got a pick.
Watson. We got a pick.
Nathaniel Buki
Watson threw another pick.
goes up high.
Was that on Dylan?
I believe that was on Dylan
Oh
Gabriel.
no, Dylan threw it.
Oof. Every time they say pick, I'm like, make sure they should know.
He said they kept saying Watson. I'm like, what?
We've lost him.
We've lost him.
All right, Dylan just threw a pick.
Dylan and Deshaun Watson is giving them bitches out. You hear me?
Conferences. Hello,
Up,
Kevin.
Hey,
brother.
Will and Dylan
Yeah,
them
we are.
picks.
He's setting up that.
I'm up.
It's our fourth different setup today.
By the way,
Things
you
are
guys
great.
are doing a great job.
Exemplary job.
Yeah,
I
may
think.
commend
Working
you.
hard.
By the way, I've already made the ask.
For that spot.
Monday, potentially.
Oh gosh.
Oh wow.
People receptive.
Yo, that's great stats.
There'll
Great
be a
stats.
conversation.
I like that. I like to hear
I'll be
that.
here.
Good job.
I just think
I might be here till like midnight tonight. There'll be some conversation.
Oh, this
Nice
ball.
ball.
You need an influencer to
Brendan Bates,
push.
who's the quarterback there. Can't see.
I think Dylan. Yeah, Dylan.
Dylan
Dylan,
standing
But
behind Rex Tunahara is a bad mix.
Thank you for the
So,
gifts, 2K.
The reality is we want to deliver
We're
the
gonna
best
invite you up.
product
Are you up here?
to our sophisticated football audience.
Shedeur is the
Very
best
difficult
one
to do that
in,
right here.
on the field, man.
It is.
Yeah, that would be a nice perch.
That would be prime.
Or
real estate.
Jimmy, the other answer is if you can't move it, give me the wireless or Gerard. We'll walk over there.
Oh no. Let's stay with Plan A.
Right.
Let's not. Like we had real.
I'm not trying to rain on your parade.
On
boys.
Plan A.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Plus this play, I don't know how comfortable I feel where we currently are, knowing that there are gum vandals about.
Sir,
Yeah, there
Gerard
are.
really don't.
I mean, just can you imagine someone who would do something like
The
that?
only one talking well on two is Bernie Kosar. That's
We live
it.
in a society, don't
He
we?
keep it down the middle, bro.
I
He
just
calling
like how
it what he
Bo
call it.
checked to say, hey, we're staying with Plan A.
Hey, yeah, this is the problem. He got to get better at this, but he's out there going crazy.
That you can't judge the offense because the defense is always ahead of the offense and no pads in the first days of camp.
We all know that. That's just obvious.
Let's ride that wave.
That's why we don't listen to
Can't
these
really
niggas.
protect themselves.
We got to be about done here, aren't we, boys?
Yeah.
Pretty close.
No, where you are.
Where are we at?
You're in period number 12. There's still 2 to go after this.
Oh wow, plus 10 plays.
We got a little tempo.
Oh, we got more.
We said, guess what?
Third and long plays coming, y'all.
Munkin is going to get.
We're in 12?
If you come out to training camp, you're going to see a full 2 hours.
Yeah, you're going to get your money's worth.
There's been a lot of football,
Got
Bernie.
40 more. We got about 30, 40 more
Coaching
minutes.
perspective and
So
making
probably
your mark
another
on the team.
45 minutes
How you
of
start
practice.
Yeah.
so you,
This is
you only have one
touchdown
chance to make
time.
a first impression. And
I
the
wanna see
first
some
impression
touchdowns.
as
Let's
a
go.
coach with the fans out here to let everybody know this isn't vacation time.
Nope.
This is tough time, working hard. So it's also purposeful, I believe, not only to show us the fans and everybody, but show the players we're going to work hard on a hot day like this.
He says everything they're doing is about winning, and if we're allowed 2 hours or 2 hours and 15 minutes to practice, we're going to practice for 2 hours or 2 hours and 15 minutes. We're going to practice for every minute.
Nigga,
that
Watson
we're allowed
got
to practice.
sacked.
And
I
you
don't
mentioned
care.
the Heat. First of all,
Niggas was
it's been
calling
great.
out
We haven't
sacks
seen anybody
yesterday.
go in, at least not to my knowledge.
No, I
thus
haven't.
far today. Knock on wood. And then the second part is, Bernie, we're the only team in the National Football League that has to open up with 2 games in the state of Florida.
Yeah, that's by the way,
and
that's a great
part
note.
of it. And
PetSmart's app helps you
Damn, all
find
these
the
commercials.
perfect pet care. We also
They
have
gotta get their money though.
Store, where
I remember one time I was on YouTube, man. They gave me 3-4 commercials back to back to back, no skips.
But it did condition you up.
like you were hardened. If you didn't die, okay, which was a challenge.
Nigga
for
said this
that,
pass
and I would
engaged was a
hope no
fucking.
NFL
They was
player
yelling up.
on a single practice
Come here, bro.
day would come
They
in
was
today,
yelling about this
with
pass like it was something
dehydration. That
insane.
in itself would be a telling sign of how we prepared.
He's wide open.
But for this to be this hot, have one practice like this.
Told you they dick suck.
He's wide open. And he threw that with everything. Let me say
He threw with everything in his body.
The point that Nathan made.
He threw it with everything in
There's only
his
one
body.
team that will play its here in Florida.
And it can't.
It's not any of the 3 teams that
Get me out of here, bro.
It is.
Look at his leg. This is how you know.
The first couple
And
of
I want y'all to see something, right? So I have.
It's a little warmer.
Let me see if I can show
It's going to
y'all.
ratchet up with the heat the next couple of days.
See if I can show y'all, right?
Bernie, you need
Y'all come
it
look.
hot, don't you? Like you
I don't think
need
y'all gonna
to
be able
get
to
this
see.
team ready because it is
Y'all
going to
ain't gonna be
be
able to see, fuck it.
brutal.
Yeah, I got a scar on my leg, right, from my last surgery, and it's just like that. It's black. Your skin pigments and pigmentation, it turns black.
Music is timeless, my friend.
Who them?
Bernie, I want to ask you about.
I gotta mute them a little
We're
bit.
talking about how
They just talking loud.
Yeah, so like my skin is black on certain parts. Not even certain parts, like on my calf is like all is black from my surgery, and those are the same scars that I have. Like this right here, this black mark, and this black mark right here.
Yeah.
Those are the same scars I have.
That's how Jason Tatum leg look like that too. Yep.
Exactly. So that's his Achilles. That's his Achilles leg right there. This is what he tore. I can tell by the fucking
and
things.
you can see it. That's why he didn't like plant his feet and get a firm base to throw it.
So let's look. Yeah.
His base is
look at his leg. Look at his leg.
He don't want to plant that.
This is okay. This is why I'm telling y'all that people can't talk to me about stuff, bro. Cause I have all the injuries he has. I have them. This magical mystery surgery of shoulder injury that he has. I can show y'all my X-rays, and I can show y'all literally I had the same injury. His is that it's a cup in your shoulder, right? And this is the part that he got a fracture on, right? Where your shoulder goes. He got a fracture here. The bottom of that same bone he fractured, mine's broke off. So what holds your shoulder in, the hook at the bottom that holds your shoulder in, I don't have that anymore. So my shoulder pops out anytime my shoulder goes crazy, right? So I have the same injuries. And I have the same injury with my first Achilles surgery that I had. I have it in my right leg. When I went back to work and I didn't have that much strength, this is how I was pushing my pallet jack. I wouldn't get on my toes or go flat-footed. I would turn my foot sideways and plant and push like that so my Achilles wouldn't get aggravated. He's still doing that.
Yep, he's not even planting on the.
That's what I'm saying. He's not even on his toes.
King.
Yes.
King. Wasn't I saying that the other day? And I've been saying it for months that this was going to happen.
Yep.
His body's breaking down. He can't. It's sore. I'm telling you, it's sore because I go to physical therapy every day. My shits are dying.
He is on the ball of his foot.
Yeah, this is his toe.
Today?
Yeah, this is just today. This is his big toe right here. This is his pinky toe. The worst part about when you have an Achilles injury and stuff, your big toe is connected to your Achilles. So whenever you crunch your toes and crunch your big toe, you gonna feel that thing in the back of your Achilles. You gonna feel it starting to crunch up.
I feel it right now.
Yep.
He can't plant off his big toe, bro. He can't push off his big toe. I can't do that.
Yeah.
That's why he's resting on the ball and not bending that
and
big
see,
toe.
I did mine years ago before they did surgery. They would put your foot in a cast. And
They still
put
do.
it at an angle to get it to heal back. Then they cut that cast and put it and turn
the
your foot
opposite.
a different way and put another cast on for another 8 weeks.
Yeah, it's still like that. It's still like
That's
that.
crazy.
Because you get in your soft cast, and your foot is pointed down, and then you get out and you get into your air cast boot, and then they put the wedge in, and it's up a little bit more, but you're on the wedge, and then they take the wedge out, and you get flat.
Because mine was the cement cast, and it was my right foot, and they turned it up instead of on my big toe. They turned it up and pointed it where it was like I was going to a right angle, and my pinky toe was pushed up. And they pushed it up in there like that. Put the cast on, and that's how it stayed for 8 weeks. Then they went back to the other side, like you're talking, with the other cast for 8 weeks because they didn't have air casts way back then when I was a teenager.
Right.
And so they didn't do surgery. But that ankle still bothers me today, and I still run 2 or 3 miles a couple of times a week.
Yeah. I'm still trying to get the strength of my calf
If I try to do explosions when I try to teach kids track and I try to get into blocks and come out, I can't come out like I would because I can feel my Achilles.
You can. I already know. You telling me.
Say he don't even got a base on his throw, but it got there. It got there, so he got a job done, but he don't even got no good base on his throw. He could have stopped.
Shoulder doing the heavy lifting.
Listen, he not getting chased.
And that shoulder is not handling it well. Remember that throw that we watched the other day where
look at this
you
throw.
Can see he knows exactly where to go, but he can't get his arm to cooperate?
Yep.
This. He gonna feel this.
Yep.
Hey.
Of a short route, it might have been 10, 15 yards. He threw it too wide for the receiver because you could see he knew exactly where to go, but he couldn't get his arm to cooperate.
His eyes were seeing right, but his body not comprehending.
I'm letting y'all know this right now.
Cooperating, I mean.
If he has a bad throwing day tomorrow,
his body not cooperating like he wanted to.
This is going to be why he has a bad throwing day tomorrow.
Yeah.
Say it again.
This is going to be why he has a bad throwing day tomorrow if he has one. This is the limit of a shoulder
he can't extend
that
his
you
arm
can
all the
do.
way.
He can't go nowhere back. So this is my shoulder will pop out if I try to throw a football like that. My shoulder will pop out immediately.
He probably squeezing all the muscles like you said.
You look at it. You see it. You see this right here? This muscle is literally the muscle of what happens when you squeeze all the muscle. This is when you're on you're doing a chest press. That's the muscle. He's squeezing that bitch, bro. He's squeezing.
King, I want you to notice when he's been doing like his little clips and throwing them up there when he's throwing to people, and even when he's been out there with 2 and throwing, I want you to show how he forces himself to go really wide back and forward. Yep. He's been trying to make himself do that, and that's hurting him.
Yep.
The only way.
That's not doing him any favors.
Oh.
So we going into the last 2 periods of practice, or are we in the last period of practice?
In the last period. This is a third down, 3rd and long.
Okay.
They on break.
Yeah, they on break.
Goddamn.
It's hot out there. They don't want them having heat exhaustion.
Say 2K, you could talk 2K. You ain't gotta type it all in the comments. Unless you feel better in the comments, that's cool too. I ain't gonna force you to talk.
I don't even think he know he up here.
Oh, that might be a thing.
I was about to say the same thing. I said he might not even know he up here.
Shedeur cooking that second team, and they started saying, "Well, you're going to have better numbers going against the second team defense."
Well, they both. Well, guess what? Guess what? The truth is, they're right. But 2 was 84% with the 2s, and Deshaun was 73%. 2 was 58-point-something% with the 1s, and Deshaun was barely 55%.
All right, we back.
Jacket, Mr. Sicilian.
Two's numbers have been double-digit on Deshaun almost every day.
Training camp practice number 3. A little bit of a downshift in where we are now as we're doing some individual stuff, a little bit of work, but we will get back into some 11-on-11. Bernie, we said when we first started broadcasting on the stream around 1:30, we thought it was really important for Deshaun to have a good day, and I think he has.
Yes. Maybe a couple plays he's going to want back as we were kind of whispering closet perfectionist. You strive for perfection.
You can talk next time when you come up too.
Deshaun today, barring about 2 or 3 throws in the 11-on-11,
you know how to drive.
did a really nice job of executing his plays. Same with Shedeur. He was a little better in his process in and out of the huddle at the line of scrimmage. Still, though, needs to get a little quicker in that process.
Bernie, if you were making this decision,
and have a good day.
Do it now.
Interesting.
But just process-wise, you got a game in Chicago. we come back home.
Nigga,
We have a joint
Remember,
practice,
they've
and
got.
then a game
Hold
2
up.
days
They're
later
the
on
media is
field
going to try to keep this
against
a
the
horse
Bills.
race.
After that, it's a
They
short
cannot come down on
Preseason
Deshaun
opener is
too
at
hard,
home on a
and they cannot
Thursday
praise Shedeur too
against the
much.
Patriots.
They can't do it.
Do you want
They
your
want a horse
starter
race.
named
No, the only one who praised Shedeur a lot was Bernie.
or do you hypothetically name that guy?
I feel like
the
they're gonna
Monday
downplay
of
Shedeur
week
even when
3,
he
which
starts.
It has to be some kind of dress rehearsal.
Yeah, they're going to do it. They're going to do him like they did Lamar and Jalen Hurts.
Rather than later,
and Dak Prescott. Be ready for it.
Or clarifies itself. I would personally love to see that, and I think from a
So this
coaching
is individual to be able to get into the last 11
and a player standpoint to have that.
I think they ended at what, 230, 245?
Going into
I mean, 330, 345?
kind of know what to do. Also, as you'll get closer to the
Deshaun
games, even though we will
they've been
say
keeping
it doesn't matter, and
the
it doesn't
vets
matter when
mostly
we
with
play, when we
Deshaun
get
in the
reps.
one-on-one.
I absolutely can see
in the
now
first team.
that playing with the number 2 offense
And that's because
anybody,
Deshaun is more
number 2
comfortable
defense
throwing to those
with
vets than he is the
Boston and
rookies.
KC, 'cause
The rookies will
you have a
expose
chance
Deshaun
to
more
really showcase
than the vets
yourself.
will.
And
Although
coaches
Jerry has
football
really
astute
exposed
people will know that
Jerry got to be on the bench. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, he hasn't shown anything in camp so far this week where he deserves I understand, but because he's making the money, so they're gonna start him.
Dominating
He don't deserve to be a starter.
You could
But
really
we
make
gonna
this
see.
a
We
tough
gonna wait and
decision.
see. I understand you do need his route runner. He can play a decoy.
The way that it's gone,
so I get it. It's needed.
I agree. But when I asked the
No,
question, I
because
was
he's not.
sliding around myself in my
You guys keep saying he's such a great route runner. If he was, he'd be in position to catch a whole lot more balls. He's not.
He is. He just can't
To
catch.
me, we'll know the joint practice.
Because he's not running the routes right.
So what's the
He does what he wants to do.
Give me the timeline again. So preseason.
And now you can do what you want to do.
Yep.
Following Thursday, joint practice with
He's
the Bills.
doing what he wants. Some of that is him doing what he wants to do, and some of that is his catch
So
point.
that joint practice.
Yes.
How he.
8 years in the league and you still can't catch. Niggas, man,
But I think it's funny and it's karma that he did all that foolishness last week. Deshaun and him had an agreement, and Deshaun feeds him 12 targets and he only catches 5.
Because even the joint practices,
You gotta
which I
catch at
love
least
and
8
we
of
put a lot
those,
of emphasis on, it's really
Shedeur
the
sent
one
him
thing
6.
with
He
us
caught 4
quarterbacks
Shedeurs.
is
What does that
until
say?
the threat of getting killed is really out there, and you can
Nigga, you ain't got
really
no
get
choice.
hit. Even me
doing
will
that
look
shit you
good
did
in
last year?
joint practices against the Buffalo Bills. Okay, so it's
Because
really
see, with
the next step
Deshaun,
of how you do
it won't look like it's
in
him.
live stuff.
With
and
Shedeur, it will
that's where-
definitely be him.
That's where actually
He knows what he's
Deshaun
doing.
has struggled in the last few
You can't
years when
hide
he got
that.
on the field, and that's where actually Shedeur has upped his game when it's actually real plays going on.
But it is more of a test in the joint practice against the Bills for the second team
Niggas always
offense
got a butt.
against Buffalo's
Always got
second
a
team
butt.
defense, just because it's a different look and a different team. Right?
Absolutely,
Okay.
yes, absolutely.
Yeah, we gotta gaggle.
I don't like that big ear nigga, man.
Who are these people?
All right, so
I know, he's a
third and long,
weirdo.
Third and very
Weird,
long
man.
is the situation.
He was the one that
Last
kept
slant
asking about the horse.
Bond.
Yeah.
Outside of the horse, he also was part of that draft process. I don't think he's. He was.
Alex Wright was
He was weird in that draft
That's
process.
ripped down.
That ball.
Yeah.
Boston.
Nice ball to the sideline.
First of all, that ball's getting 20-plus yards down the field very quickly.
That was a deep drop.
That was gorgeous.
His shoulder looks
right on.
great.
Yeah, his arm looks great.
His arm is
God.
Boston.
That was-
First
Boston.
Is that the time they're talking about?
Well,
He's getting a few runs, but that was
That's-
it's
that
Oh,
was
he went
that's
to
a
Boston
significant
with the
one.
one.
Yeah,
He went to
great.
one.
I'd be taking
Two.
Boston everywhere I go. Okay?
So
if I'm in the game, I want him in the game.
Where's he going? I want him.
He travel. I'd be taking him out with me. He'd be going to dinner.
I'm
with me.
Shedeur, we going out to eat.
That's what you do.
That is what you do when you have somebody. That
Come on, little buddy.
What are you doing tonight, son? You ever been a young son?
You're living with me.
all right,
I mean,
that's
they
underneath
did
the
that
bond.
with me and Leroy Horde.
Yeah.
Keep him straight for those first couple
You're
years.
going,
Keep him, And he was so gifted. I made sure I did.
So that's what we talked about earlier, though. The two types of pass plays that can get you past line of scrimmage.
Every time
Throw the
Deshaun
slant
make a
underneath,
decent
get
throw,
some
that shoulder
blockers. Now
is
they
back.
picked up about 12 or 13 of the needed 15 on that one.
What'd
you say?
The one before,
Every time
Sean
Deshaun
Watson
make a
says, I'm
decent
just
throw,
getting
that
it down
shoulder
the
is
field.
back.
But Denzel Boston, who
Okay.
And then he
created
throws 4
separation,
of them that's in the
Tyson
dirt or
Campbell's
all
had
over the place.
Incredible camp.
He had quite a bit of separation on that.
Yeah, and then that was a rope.
I apologize for everybody watching on the live stream. I'm standing on a chair. You're looking at my knees.
That's all right.
It's fine.
I gotta
You're
see.
safe.
They might not be. They might not be. I think you're good.
We got Deshaun here.
It's a hell of a visual right
That
now.
would have been a Jared verse sack right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Deshaun scrambles there after
this is
the fact.
so
Boy, Jared Verse, and really enjoyed talking with him in pre-practice today. What a personality. I know there's a lot being said with the trade and stuff, a lot of expectation on him, a lot of pressure. Boy, he's embracing all of it. He's not running from any of it. I love his enthusiasm, his way he's brought himself not only into town but into.
All right, where we at? Where we at with it? Where we at with it?
It was right there on that last one that would have been
I'm back.
calling the league office and saying maybe I get a half of a sack there. And that was my call. By the way, I saw a fascinating discussion.
This
Nah, it's not over.
competition is over.
It's over. I've been told y'all niggas it's gonna be over in a week. You gotta let it. You gotta let it. You gotta let it go on for the eyes. You gotta let Jimmy see it. You gotta let the players see it. It's over.
Those stories are in what they'll do for sacks.
Yeah, so
2 weeks, 15. The 15th. The 15th. The 15th. 2 weeks.
At Indianapolis, I got
Yeah, we're 2 weeks from the preseason tournament today.
Oh man.
Me and Goose are on the ground in the fourth quarter. He was a couple.
They ain't gonna say. They ain't gonna say nothing, but you gonna just have to see it at practice. And this is why. Listen, because they're gonna get 3 weeks of practice before the start of the season, right? No media is gonna be allowed. That's when they gonna. That's when it. But as of now, while people can still see it and the reporters are posting stuff and all of that stuff, they're gonna make it look like it's still going on, bro. They got to.
So you telling me you think by that time, Coach Monken is going to have Shedeur as a starter by that 3 week mark before the season starts?
Yeah.
I think he already knows.
He knows it now. He's been saying it. He's been saying it.
I think so too.
They just wanted Deshaun Watson to show them that you ain't even possible.
You could be a backup.
It's not even a threat. You're not even a threat to this.
Yeah, it's been a battle between him and Gabriel. There's been a Gabriel and him the whole time. And that's the problem. So now that's the conundrum.
And Gabriel has been doing better.
Yeah.
But now the problem is Dylan's still throwing picks. So that's the problem.
Man, Deshaun rubbing off on him.
Hey, that's his bet, bro.
He was just getting lucky.
No, it wasn't lucky. It was that Stefanski already had his mind made up.
Facts.
I'm talking about like in the games. He was getting.
Oh yeah, no, he was getting real lucky.
He's talking in the actual games.
Didn't get it. He needs to do a better job of lobbying.
He needs to lobby. Yeah, he needs to stand up and put his hand up.
Yeah,
like that's mine.
Well, you had a lot of
I don't know what
savvy
they got.
veterans.
No, we had it on mute.
Shelby was very good.
The more years in the league, you get a little crafty.
Speaking of Shelby, did you guys see? I know you watched the quarterback show where Flacco had to do the quarterback sneak. Have you gotten that far yet? I'm not that
Oh
far
my
yet.
Lord
So,
Jesus.
late in the season when they.
Oh my Lord, my boy can't even get in his foot planted.
That's Shedeur Sanders.
Yeah.
On their phone.
That's what?
Kayak.
Shedeur Sanders. As soon as they hiked the ball on, they was back there pretty much.
Oh.
They did
Well,
say
you know, that's why they're not counting sacks because the offense can't defend it.
Batted ball,
They
caught
can't
by
stop it.
Shedeur
caught his
Isaiah
own pass.
McGuire with the bat and then the sack. Nice rep for Isaiah McGuire there.
Come on, we don't need no padded balls, man.
Shelby, you could hear him mic'd up when Flacco's at the line going, Joe, we know you're sneaking it. Don't do it. Don't get hurt, Joe.
Don't do it.
Hey, did you see the segment where Joe was messing with Shedeur on the visor? That was classic.
Mr. Siciliano, Mr. Kozar, great to see you both.
Awesome, guys.
Thank you. It really was. We'll continue with the presented by Valley Bet, official sportsman.
All right, practice is done.
Please bet responsibly.
So Shedeur last play was a batted ball that he caught.
Yeah. It seemed like that's how every practice ends, with a fucking batted ball.
Who caught the batted ball?
Himself.
Caught the batted ball.
Oh, he caught his own batted ball.
Yeah.
So he saved his own play.
Yeah.
Oh, he got sacked.
He got sacked still, but yeah.
Let's look at this Dylan Gabriel pick. Talking too much, Dylan.
So everybody got a sack today.
Yeah.
And again, that don't matter in these because the offense can't really defend against it.
Right.
So the defense is free rushing today. This now.
Yeah. Look at this, bro. Jesus Christ. Touchdown.
That's Shedeur?
Yeah. Look at the line, bro. This is gonna be bad, bro. 35.
Damn.
Got spun on.
That ain't Jared Verse.
At least he got it off. I mean, he was able to get it off for it. A touchdown. I don't care what anybody say. What's up?
They not calling none of the Shedeur touchdowns because it's 2 in touch. Is what they saying.
We need to see how the Texans line hold up.
The Texans offensive line?
Yeah, how they holding up right now.
Oh yeah, because they they was getting that left tackle was that left tackle for the Patriots and that left tackle for the Texans was getting fucking destroyed. Check Fred Greedham thread of a needle throw. Listen, man, I already know what you're doing, won the job. But if they wind up naming Watson, we know that was an upper room call. Check his recent posts. I'll go on Twitter and check it in a minute. But, hey man,
they really gassed that throw and it was nothing.
Right, like they said, oh, Gage Lorverdin. I'm like, nigga was wide the fuck open. You better hit him.
And then downplayed.
Shedeur threading the needle to Boston.
Man,
like nigga, that accuracy was on point. The DB was off his feet trying to knock that down. But outside of just throws, they don't talk about the O lineman or D lineman. They don't talk about tight ends or nothing. They don't talk about none of the other positions that's in competition. Just the QB.
Yeah. Because I think you might be right. They might. KC and Judy probably is in a comp for one.
I think they is.
By the numbers, they are.
We already know Boston is starting. Like we need a big body out there. He's going to start over Tillman.
Boston's getting the third. It's really basically Judy is in a battle with KC, right? But Judy is getting majority of his targets from Deshaun.
Mm-hmm.
When Shedeur is in there, he's targeting KC and he's targeting Bond.
Yep, Bond in Boston.
And even
I don't know if it's that they are running their routes better and have better techniques where they get open quicker, and Jared's not.
Tylen even catching passes.
And if you think about this, they said that Shedeur's getting the ball out of his hands quicker, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're also talking that Deshaun is actually hesitating.
I mean, he was hesitating from day one. I mentioned that. Like, he hesitated.
Deshaun, if you think about your visual on the field. If you've got Boston and KC going out quick, they're far away from your vision because you're holding, looking, and you can't see it. Who do you see first? Judy.
Mm-hmm. Judy.
So that means Deshaun is not reading that field, and he's dependent on looking to where Judy is to get him the target.
Because that's who he trusts.
That's who he trusts, yeah.
Which is crazy. He trusts him so much, but they ain't played that many games together. But I understand they hang out. Games? They hang out outside of the facility a lot together, so that's probably why he trusts him so much.
You got to think about Judy. Judy is actually in that locker room. Judy is the actually odd man out in that locker room.
As far as receivers go, yeah.
As far as the team goes, because they know the bullshit Judy was pulling last year. Remember, you've got cats that were in the trenches with Shedeur last year.
Yeah. And he had an attitude every time he was in the press conference.
Judy was a problem last year, but he was also Kevin's pet.
Yep.
Now, everybody that he had a connection to that could protect him are gone. The only one he still has left is who? Deshaun.
Yep.
Deshaun needs Judy, and Judy needs Deshaun.
Because they put up or shut up year because they both need contracts and new teams next year.
But also, Deshaun wasn't there the entirety of the season last year, so those that were in the trenches don't know him. That's number one. Number two, who did they have meeting with the 30 for 30 wide receivers when they came in? The 30 for 30 kids when they came in for the
Shedeur was there the whole time.
Shedeur. So they already have a connection to Shedeur.
Mm-hmm.
So now Judy is the odd man out.
Shedeur's at the draft as well, meeting them and talking with them at the draft as well.
Exactly. So people are not picking up or paying attention to that. So Judy and Deshaun's behavior is pretty obvious to me. Remember when I said when something happened when Deshaun went to that practice that first day for Mary Kay to come out with that bullshit she came out with on that Friday?
ASAP, yeah.
Remember I said that Deshaun, something scared the hell out. Remember I said something scared the hell out of Deshaun when he got to that practice. He probably wasn't worried about it till he got to that practice. My opinion is he saw the connection Shedeur had to the entire team and realized at that point he was the odd man out, and they pulled the trigger on Mary Kay.
And said he in the league. Like,
and then that's when he started using his agent to push all that stuff.
His agent and his QB coach, the nigga that be on Twitter that don't nobody like.
Exactly, and he's been real quiet lately.
He's been quiet lately. Yeah,
he's been real quiet. He was popping his shit earlier
when that Mary Kay stuff happened, but that blew up in their face very badly because that's the one thing people underestimate is the pull that Shedeur has from his fan base. And so you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. And it actually did mess up Mary Kay. Even though she's still doing, slick shit, she's not being as overt as she was that weekend.
No.
That got her in a little trouble.
Yeah. Somebody probably talked to her like, yo, you can't do that shit. Like
we trying to run an actual comp here and you over here.
Yeah, like we trying to run an actual comp. We trying to actually turn this thing around. And you trying to...
Well, not even a comp. They just, we trying to provide, legit opportunity. We don't want to focus on...
Right.
And I'm gonna tell you this. I went back and looked at the news articles, the posts, the tweets. When Deshaun came back from that shoulder injury in the preseason time of 2024, Mary Kay and the Cleveland media were doing the same thing with Deshaun then that they're doing now. They were covering for him. The only one that wasn't was Zach Jackson.
And Zach still doing the same thing. He look as bad as he did in 24. Ain't nothing changed.
So they're doing exactly what they did to make people think that he's doing better than he is. They're doing that again now. But it's the narrative of the rookie against the vet.
Right.
And so that's their business model.
Negativity.
It's about keeping people. It keeps the fan base that hate Deshaun engaged because it makes them argue with them about what they're posting.
They know it's gonna be easy to engage.
It keeps the fan base that wants Deshaun in there because it keeps them in there, heralded them for what they're posting, and it keeps them following them. And it keeps the base that hates Shedeur engaged because they look for that negativity. So they're making money off of this. They're getting engagement off of all of this. And they get more engagement off of doing this than they would if they just called it like it was.
Yeah, because it's boring when you call it like it is, right? It's boring when you be straight down the middle, right? But for me, I've been living my best life because I've been ignoring all that shit. So
look at Get Up. Get Up has had a segment on Shedeur almost 3 times a week.
Oh my God. I'm so tired of them niggas.
Now they're talking about he should start. They're praising him, first round talent. They're doing all the stuff that they were doing before the draft. They're starting to do it now. But they also qualify it. He could be a starter. I don't know about a franchise. No, you know who could be a franchise quarterback.
First of all, that term franchise quarterback is a
misnomer.
Misnomer, white man made up term to try to
marketing term. It's a marketing term.
To try that too. And also try to marginalize the concept of what a quarterback should look like.
Because I'm going to tell you something. There's no such thing as a franchise quarterback until you get the second contract with the same team.
He's a long-time starter. That's what he is. Long-term starter. That's what I see him is.
So when you really count it down, there's very few what you would actually call quote-unquote franchise quarterbacks. There's very few. That's what Baker's fighting right now. But I think what's going on with Baker, I think they're pulling the Lamar, trying to reset the market like they did with Lamar after Deshaun's contract came out.
Yeah.
And they started with Daniel Jones. They started, and so they don't want to give Baker more than Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
And Daniel Jones.
My thing is Joe played. Say if you would have kept up the play of your first 8 games last year, then yeah. But you played through injury and you sucked. And so now, and some of your other players was injured, like wide receivers and stuff.
A lot of them were injured.
But we're not counting them other wide receivers. We're counting your play.
A lot of them were injured, though.
Yeah, a lot of them were injured, but in contract negotiations, they're not looking at.
I think he made a business decision. I'll play through the injuries because I have a better chance of fighting for my contract than if I go ahead and say, give me a surgery. He's always the one that makes the decision to fight through it and then have to get a surgery.
Stop playing through the motherfucking injury. You should have learned that from the first time.
You know, instead of going ahead and saying, like Daniel Jones, he didn't play through he didn't try to, he got hurt and went down.
He did.
And he still got his contract.
He sat down initially and then came back.
Yeah, he
still got his contract.
Because
he still got it. Well, he on that franchise tag. He only got that. He on 1 year.
No, they worked out a deal with him.
They still paid him. They still paid him.
Yeah, they worked out a deal with him.
The thing with Daniel Jones is he got injured, and then he sat for a few games, and he tried to come back because he thought they had a playoff push, right? He thought that they win a couple games and they could sneak into playoffs, right? But then he wound up injuring himself in that same game because he already had a leg injury already that.
Right.
Might have been a calf strain or something like that.
It was something I can't remember.
Something like that. And then he wound up
he tore his Achilles.
Yeah, due to him playing on the calf strain or whatever it was.
Right. And so even with that injury, they still did that deal with him.
Shedeur
so Jimmy and J-Dub live right now.
What'd you say?
Jimmy and J-Dub live right now.
Jimmy? Horn?
Mm-hmm.
No, Haslam.
Oh. Jimmy and J-Dub, the owners. Okay.
Yeah. You said.
What was it? You said how to short with Shedeur's 20 of 26?
21 of 26, and Watson is 18 of 27.
Damn.
Damn.
I'm not buying that 18.
I'm not either. He threw that pick, got to count as 2 incompletions. That was egregious. So did he throw 1 pick or did he throw 2 picks? I thought I heard.
I thought I heard them say a pick 3 times.
Today? 3 picks today?
I thought, but then it was
Dylan Gabriel threw a pick.
I knew Dylan threw that pick, but yeah, it sounded like they was talking about another pick too.
I think Deshaun Watson threw 2.
Yep, he threw 2.
He did throw 2?
I don't know if it's going to go on the tracker though.
But he threw.
Yeah, they probably won't. Yeah, because they downplayed the second one.
Yeah.
They like.
They're saying it's only 1 because they're saying it's 3 interceptions in 3 practices.
Okay.
That's what Daniel Oyofusi, the op, is saying. I'm gonna call him Daniel the op.
Daniel the op.
According to the tracker, he threw 1, but we know he threw 2.
Yeah, they've been downplaying.
The YouTube dick suckers lied.
How you still have a good day?
She said them YouTube dick suckers lied. That's what Nicole said. Say I can say it on panel, but you can't say it in the comments because they're gonna flag it in the comments. So she can't say that in the comments. I get what you're saying though. Listen, man, Shedeur, you got to stay consistent, and if he do got to work out some pre-snap kinks, that's fine. He gonna work on it. It's a new offense. He got to do that anyway. That's what practice is for.
And they installing new stuff, so like
right.
It's gonna be
say what's the name? Say even Coach Monken said in the interview earlier this morning that's expected because they installed brand new stuff yesterday.
Right.
They installed brand new stuff like during the pre-snap, and so he's learning that. And then he said they're going to install more today. So they're learning that, and so that's expected.
Sick of these niggas, man. I'm sick of these niggas, man. I'm sick of the goalpost moving, man. I'm real sick of it.
So what they saying now?
They sucking dick over there.
Who's sucking dick?
Nigga, Jimmy Haslam's talking right now, man. Let's go listen to what Jimmy talking about.
Say who's sucking dick over in the spaces, man?
Nigga, I'll tell you in a second.
I'm sorry. I say I don't mean to be vulgar.
No, don't apologize. I'm quick because I say it too.
Okay, all right. Listen. I gotta be respectful to my elders, man.
Y'all ain't heard my mouth. Y'all ain't heard my mouth.
Listen, I say, I was raised a certain way, so I just gotta make sure.
I know. I told somebody yesterday. Somebody must tell you your breast stink because you eat shit. You being messy.
All right, so the QB tracker's out. Well, what do we fucking know? They gave Dylan Gabriel a touchdown somehow. Somehow Dylan Gabriel got a touchdown. Hold the fucking phone. How does Dylan Gabriel have a touchdown all of a sudden? Now all of a sudden we got touchdowns?
Dylan is running with the 2s and 3s. Don't worry about that.
He didn't throw no goddamn touchdown though. We was there. We watched the whole thing. Like
high expectations. Let's
say
Chops out here finessing.
Listen, man, Chops is a dick sucker though, so we don't listen to that fact. All right. I'm gonna be respectful. Be respectful. Shout out to all my big folks, man. Shout out to the big folks, the real ones, not Chops though. Shout out to all the real big folks, the real ones, man. I got love for y'all, man.
Boy, he love him some four.
We're really excited.
They be dick sucking folks so crazy.
It's not that they like Deshaun.
Nah, he can't. They said he came in.
I get a violation. What I do? I'll be back. I'm back in 10 minutes.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure.
Oh, man.
We actually had a meeting on it today, and I can unequivocally say this. We have made no decisions on pricing for either PSLs or tickets, okay? And we have a lot of work to do. I can tell you this. One of probably our number one overarching goal is to have as many affordable tickets as we can because we got great fans.
Hey, man, this shit crazy.
Oh, so they talking about the tickets for the new build?
Yeah, they talking about tickets and stuff. I don't know. Fucking low ass mic they got, bro.
That was Andrew's decision. Obviously, I don't know what Andrew shared with you yesterday or in the past. You know, that's something that conversations we've had for a while before it was announced, and the Rams were a good partner there and kept it quiet. But a decision like that, only still on his rookie contract, so John trade decision. But we've made it, and we're moving. If he can help us, we will.
Jimmy, off of the, after Miles was traded, there was concern. What about who might be next? What was it to have those guys?
You don't just decide on Tuesday you're going to re-sign some guy and do it on Wednesday. It takes a while. And so we've been working with both those guys. They both played their entire career.
In terms of that, do you feel like your expectations then are the same for this defense, which has statistically been the best over the last 3 years?
I'll say, listen, obviously we've had a lot of success. We're really excited about Rudy and what he's doing. We're really not changing much of the scheme. But listen, being top 5 in the NFL in defense is tough to repeat every year. We hope we're there. If we drop a little bit, it could happen. But like we said, we got a good young core. We've got a lot of good veterans here, and we're excited about the staff and what they're doing. So our expectations.
They are really mad.
I think you guys have seen
that nobody's fussing about Taylor Green getting first-team reps.
But we want them to
which is so backwards.
What's interesting, Todd was here for a year, obviously, and so we got to know him pretty well. And the 3 years that he was at Baltimore, for whatever reason, we stayed in contact and always thought very highly of him. And I would say, Andrew and I were talking at the end of practice, he coaches really hard, and he coaches the players hard, but he coaches the coaches hard. If you're the wide receiver coach and some guy runs 8 yards, is supposed to be 9, you're going to hear about it right then. You better not wait until after practice, you hear about it right then. And this is coaching and teaching, and I think he's really good at it. He's really comfortable at it. I think he has a unique ability to get on people hard and yet pick them up at the end of practice or the next phase or whatever. But I think a lot of things, I'll let JW take a stab at it too, have impressed us about Todd, but that's probably the number one thing for me.
Jimmy or JW, was there anything during the interview process for the coaching search when you spoke to Todd?
Jerry can't even break the huddle right.
Let me say a couple things, and I should have said this on your question. He's also really comfortable in his own skin.
You listen to that mic'd up, Auntie?
These jobs aren't how long
yeah.
Are, but I think
he had to go back and apologize.
Yeah, my bad. He has that boy has ADHD. I don't care what nobody says.
He got something, because I don't know.
Something's wrong with him.
He's spaced out.
60, but we had the choice of taking that or somebody's never been a head coach who's 32 or 33. So I like our odds. JW, you might want to say.
I'd just say, obviously we need to improve on offense, and he has a proven track record in that and developing quarterbacks and receivers, et cetera. And I think Jimmy said it, like his personality, his demeanor, his attitude, the way he's going to coach, he can approach, talk to anybody. So he just stood out as the top candidate for us as we got through the process, and we're excited to have him here.
Y'all still asking questions like this?
Obviously, Todd being a first-year head coach for you guys, a lot of changes this offseason. You talked about expectations a little bit, but when you think about where you guys are at as a team and some of the new stuff that's changed, what would you sort of define
Winning. Winning
say,
consistently.
I would say this, and we never do this, but I think the odds are for us to win 5.5 games. I'll take the over.
Talk your shit, Jimmy.
All right, Jimmy.
Oh boy.
Beyond the season.
Jimmy said,
You know what's about to happen now. Jimmy said that we're supposed to win over 5 games, so if we don't win over 5 times, Monken's gone.
They finna go crazy.
Yeah, but I think, listen, somebody might have a great year and they're our quarterback forever, okay? Or somebody, neither of them might. I think it's way, way, way early to be talking about who's going to be our quarterback next year. We got to figure out who's going to start the first game.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Way too early.
Yeah, I think there's all kind of possibilities out there. So yes, but here again, we got to get through practice. I think our quarterbacks will play in the exhibition games. That's obviously Todd's call.
Yeah, I'd say
Another dominant day by 2, man. That's it, Melly.
You mentioned Todd was hired. Talked about the players. Talked about accountability. And I just wondered, what is the
Okay, for you football guys, I have a question.
Routes on air session and quarterbacks are throwing the ball short, or it was a windy day and he started over and said, "Listen, you guys are NFL."
But
what QB would you rather have? One that is up and down, inconsistent, or one that's methodical and consistent but may not be flashy?
give me the consistent guy, because then I can know what to expect. It's like playing basketball with the shifty guard that can score a lot but turns the ball over, or you're gonna play with like a Chris
pass
Paul.
first guard.
Yeah, you're gonna play with like a Chris Paul who boring, gonna play defense, gonna make sure you get the ball and make sure you score. Give me the nigga that's gonna make sure I look better.
So, which nigga is that in this duo?
Sure.
Thank you.
Gonna make sure everybody look good. Watson gonna make sure one person look good. He only gonna throw the ball to one guy.
Being on time in the meeting room, dressing accordingly, doing all the right things. So
that's really why Judy be mad. He ain't getting the ball like he getting before.
Yeah, they counted Gabriel's touchdown.
I don't know what play that was, but whatever. Because if that's the case,
we was talking the whole time. I don't remember them saying that about this.
But that interception cancels that out.
Coach the Cleveland Browns for hopefully many years to.
Yeah, that interception they said happened in 2-minute drill.
Yeah, that counts. That counts them out. It cancels it out.
I think E-Man now that he's healthy has looked good. So yeah, we're
now. Obviously, you have some good pieces, a lot on defense, but a young team. And the idea is, a lot of fans mention is, when the new stadium opens, that's when you guys really want to be back to being a playoff type team. Do you consider that? Do you guys talk about that? Is that realistic?
here you go, bro. 21 for 25. 18 for 27, a pick. 11 for 17, a random touchdown, and a pick.
Your tracker is different than mine.
You got different stats? What
You said
got?
20. You said 21 of 25. Mine says 21 of 26.
26.
Okay.
My bad.
Key, did you see the clip of
never
clip of what?
A contending playoff team in 27. Okay, and that doesn't mean we can't make it in 26, but the stadium does not come into play at all. Zero.
Jimmy and JW, if you could maybe both address this. It's sort of it seems like sort of almost the elephant in the room in some ways that you have one quarterback that's in the competition that fans don't necessarily embrace the way that I think you hope that they will, and one who is wildly popular. So do you have any kind of a
King, I was saying, did you see the throw he threw to Tylen Wallace?
Damn dumbass question to the
Yeah, I saw
owner.
that. Yeah, it was a rope.
Everyone's a fan of guys, right? Some guys like.
I didn't see that
one. A
one.
lot of people don't. Some guys like Shedeur. Maybe some people don't. It really doesn't matter, and those guys don't care about it. Both, like I said earlier, those guys have been here working hard. All they want to do is win. They want to help this team out. They know our success on the field is paramount for the team and for our fans and this organization and for this city. Like, I think Jimmy said it. Having 8 wins the last 2 years is unacceptable. And I was talking to Daryl earlier. We had a ton of opportunities last year to win a lot of games, and we just didn't.
That's why Kevin not here.
We feel comfortable about those guys. Whoever wins the job, we're going to support them. We hope the fans support them, and the best thing they can do is play well and win football games, and that'll change the narrative.
I think one thing I've noticed about fans is if a player plays well, they tend to change and like him. So we'll see.
Is that what they banking on? He gonna be liked if he wins?
Well, you know what? They can't come out and say what they really think on that question. And that's why it was an asinine and stupid question.
Yeah, I don't know why she asked that. That's not her first time asking that though.
And why is that your focus when it should be what about the team and how they're coming together? Why are you worried about that?
With that project.
Well, I think we're in great shape on the planning stage. All that's done, the design.
She's really out of her depth. She needs to stop being a reporter for sports.
Not a reporter.
And I think we're starting to put steel on the ground to shore things up once or 2 years.
That's not going to hold up.
Are they still talking?
Do you know that in the last month you've traded Myles Garrett and Giannis? I said, yes, sir, I know that. Listen, it's all about what you get, okay?
I don't know, Chris. I think they
generational
kicked you for
player,
the whole
won a
stream.
championship, but we felt the need to pick spots.
I didn't even kick you.
Like we have to do with the Myles trade. But
27, you really want to be playoff contenders. You kind of consider it kind of being back all in when we get to next
yeah, I
offseason?
think listen, mention the salary cap, and Andrew.
26. So what is 26?
Continue to get better. Continue to get better. And you're wise to play. What'd you say? We played ugly? To not play ugly. And I mean that. I'm making a joke, but I mean that. I mean, we want to be fun to watch. You know what I mean? We want to play hard, not make mistakes. Looks like we got our act together. It's something we didn't have the last 2 years, and expectations are equal this year.
Terry, I just want to say we're not punting on this season by any means. 27, whatever, that's great. But we have high expectations for this team. Like I said, we had a lot of opportunity last year to win more games, and we didn't. But this year is by no means a punt whatsoever. We're excited about how we're going to play, and we'll see how the schedule shakes out. But the guys are ready to win this year. There's no mandate like, hey, we got to just focus on 27 and beyond. It's every year we want to win.
Jimmy, this is your fifth
Facts.
interview as the owner around.
D&I, not Whitney and JW, is something that keeps us awake at night. Had in the past, but we're not.
Clear roofs and things like that. Can you just touch on the competition for those big events that you're hoping that
Spending their money into 12 big events and then a bunch of. You've got to do more than play, 10 football games.
anything else?
We good?
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Thank
great
you.
to see y'all.
Everybody.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
All right.
Now, let me see what's going to be your storyline. Haslam feels like the fans will fall in love with Deshaun if they start winning.
Yep. It's too predictable.
Hey, you remember? Here's Daniel. On his last week, Shedeur dropped a pinpoint hold shot between the cornerback and the safety to Tylen Watson, 11-on-11.
So you did see that clip? Because that was the one I was asking about.
Yeah. Nah, that was the perfect shot.
Okay, I missed that one.
Right in between them. It's hard to find them because it's like different people are posting them.
Yeah.
Not the regular guys posting them. It's the dudes that ain't really the big names getting them, getting the good shots because they just focus on getting videos. All the other ones, they focus on tweeting.
Oh, finally, Garrett Bush is back.
Yeah, he's just been chilling, He's been waiting to go over there. Let me get the that pass for you. It's right here.
That pass to Boston's still crazy though.
This pass right here.
Which one?
The sideline one with Boston. Back foot, hit it.
Oh yeah, he was cooking today.
Okay, so when I looked at things, and you guys saw that day where Shedeur stayed behind to work with Tylen Wallace.
Yes, sir.
Tylen had worked with Deshaun, didn't get that many targets, and I think he got 3 catches of the small amount of targets he had gotten, and he's been pushed into the third team. And that day, Shedeur didn't work with him at all. So they stayed after so Shedeur can continue his chemistry with Tylen, but Tylen is really in trouble.
as a receiver, but not as a special
Yeah.
team. He's there to be a special teams guy. Him
Yeah,
being a
as
receiver,
a receiver, he's in
yeah,
trouble.
him being a receiver is a plus. That's like
Aaron,
we can
everybody
save
talking about
something.
that UDFA. Aaron, he's gotten like 2 targets.
Yeah.
Y'all saying I ain't seen much of Aaron.
No, he's only gotten like 2 targets. Him, Aaron, who was his name? Larvadan.
Yeah, Gage is with the first team. So.
Gage been with the ones.
Gage is getting targets. Gage is with the ones. Gage is not in the third.
He did he get those targets today?
He got targets today. Yeah, he got a couple catches
But
today.
the last 2 days he wasn't getting as many. He was like in the crowded room of those that are getting targets.
Yeah, he's not gonna overtake Jerry, Boston, Harold.
Right.
He's
that's
not.
what I'm saying.
He's gonna be in the 2 to 3 area. But
Right,
today he peaked up to the top of the 2. So that's where he's gonna work. He's working to stay in that 2. He's working trying to beat out Thrash, Tillman. Yeah, Thrash and Tillman. Those are the people he's going against.
Do they carry 6 receivers?
You can carry as much as you want to, depending on what you want. So that's what I'm saying. This is like the special team spots are important because if Taylor Wallace, if they just keep him to be just special team guy, then that frees up the wide receiver spot. So then you can keep extra wide receiver and just have him as special team, and then he can flex in as a receiver throughout the game because he's going to have to be on the roster. He's going to have to be on the roster for.
So right now we're pretty certain that it's going to definitely be the 2 rookies, Bond.
Yep.
And Jerry Jeudy.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we got 4.
Those the locks.
And you usually go 6 or 7. So now we got 2 to 3 more spots. So if it's 3, then you would have 3 more spots. So if we were just going to be like, it'll be Tillman, Thrash, Gage, right? But if Tylan Wallace is peaking, then Gage would go down to special teams, and Tyler would go up as a wide receiver, or you just keep Tyler as a wide receiver and just flex him throughout the day. But as long as you're on the game day roster, you can do whatever.
You know whose name I haven't heard is Dylan Sampson.
Yeah, he's not really getting. Well, no, Dylan was
Sampson was getting clocked yesterday.
Yeah, he got a lot of passes yesterday. A lot. It's just the checkdowns. So like he's not catching passes out, like running crazy routes. He's getting the checkdown. So he'll slip under the radar because he's just getting the checkdown passes or a couple runs and stuff. But he's out there. He's getting work. He's out there getting work. Yesterday he got.
Yeah, because I haven't heard his name.
Yeah, you're not gonna really hear too much of the running backs. You're gonna see some runs from Quinshawn because he's a starter, but like other than that, you're not gonna really hear too much. Because the plays that they're gonna get is just check downs.
was going crazy today though.
They
but
did
that was
say
Shedeur.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, but you ain't gonna see no check down fucking videos. They ain't gonna post that. They ain't gonna be like, oh my god, great check down. Yeah, feel me?
So then
you can even see Watson check down. To be honest.
Do they practice tomorrow?
Yes, practice tomorrow.
Okay. So tomorrow, Shedeur will be with the ones.
Yep, if everything's going correctly, it'll be with the ones. I think it's still open to the public.
And the NFL is supposed to be promoting them on YouTube TV tomorrow. I guess on the NFL Network channel.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, everybody's gonna be down there. ESPN, all the national media
gonna
be down there. Oh, so we're gonna get some different views tomorrow.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get some. Yep.
Plus. Alrighty. All right, y'all. I gotta go get out of here, go get my kids and stuff.
Appreciate you, King.
Yes, sir. We'll be back here tomorrow. That's Saturday, so yeah, we'll definitely be here and getting that.
Bet.
All right, man. Y'all be safe. All right, y'all. We'll see y'all later. Tomorrow we'll be back. Be in the group chat. See y'all in a little bit. Everybody that came out through the YouTube space, appreciate y'all for coming out. We're going to be back tomorrow. I think it's the same time.